We
Also, I
have
saw
T minus
Go
an hour and a
Hero.
half.
Huh? Yeah, we're
Let's
an hour
do
behind
it.
schedule. You have an hour and a half?
Well, don't we usually leave at 6?
That's 2.5 hours, idiot.
It's hard.
Retard.
Sick.
Get your facts straight, dumbass.
Stupid piece of shit. Oh my god.
Tim, fuck you.
Can't believe we're playing with this guy, dude. Oh my
I've been looking
god.
for a reason to kill myself, and thanks, guys.
I'm happy I'm your 13th reason.
In all fairness, we are
The
live
13th
now.
reason
So.
why. We got
Hey, I'll say it again.
Wait, we're live now?
Yeah, we are
Oh,
live.
definitely
Damn
live for
it.
all that.
Oh, I hate you. Cold, pause it. Pause it real quick.
Okay.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
I have a
bro.
fan, though. So
That
that'll
wasn't as
do.
horrific as I thought it was gonna be. We're back live.
So no meat chandeliers.
Meat
I'll
chandeliers?
just
We can
stick my head in my turtle tank.
Swim with the
That's for a
turtles
while.
or sleep with the turtles.
Dude, he can just eat me. I don't care.
Potatoes.
I like
We
doidles.
just want you to hang out, Tim.
He's making me depressed. His plot is working out, okay? He wants to eat me.
He wants me to feed
episode.
myself to him.
We're just gonna bash Severon the entire time.
Sounds good.
Easy.
Isn't that a usual
Flaming-
session?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a normal session.
Oh yeah, facts. All right, fuck yeah. So this is what we got. This game and then nothing in 2 weeks, but a game in a month. So 4 weeks from today, we'll play again.
Really?
Sounds good.
Because of Roderick. What do you mean?
I was always under the impression of fuck that guy.
Oh,
Honestly.
well,
like-
I don't
You
know.
think we need another warlock? This is our charity case.
He's our
We already
redundancy.
have like too many.
Well, he we originally thought that he would need to be a floater if he could play, and then
Yeah.
the need to float was never necessary until now, and now we're fucking number 12 session, 13 actual sessions in. I mean, I feel bad leaving him out at this point.
And the floating begins.
Yeah, so now
No.
Like no, because like the next
I'm
few
joking. Yeah.
episodes, or
Good.
sessions, I guess we will have we got some story stuff coming up.
Sweet.
No, for sure, I get it.
Scandalous.
Man, let's just play without him.
Says the other warlock player.
Yeah, right. Fuck your Eldritch
No idea.
Spear.
Hey, him and I have the
Flag.
bond because we get hate from everybody, okay? We love each other more than anyone.
You were the one literally just advocating to play with Adam. Like, when you guys are not bonded.
Obviously joking.
Tough love.
Sure.
Mm.
Anyways, I'm gonna
You-
go back
you
to being a
missed
stew
it.
toy.
Anyway, so last session, you guys were wrapping up what would have been an ambush under the bridge west of the Eunuch's Horn. You continued your way after slaughtering them and recognizing some of their faces from the night of debauchery before that you did not really participate in. On the road,
Hi.
you saw
Yeah.
some gouged earth, some kind of pits and such, and you sent your trusty druid out in small snake form to scope out the scene. At which point, a herd of deer kind of trampled on by, only to immediately explode in a spray of armor and dirt as a belay emerged from the ground and gobbled a few of them up. And when the vibrations in the cart and those around it, they began to attack, with one originally popping up, and then the second one would come and attack as the other one observed. The observer was successfully detained by Silas and murdered by his companions, while the warlocks and 013 were trying to usher the cart off the road and hopefully into some cover of the tree line, only for the other bigger belay to come up and eat both those horses, stopping the cart, waking Severon up, and throwing Sir Aster and Sorsha over the rails beside the belay that then attacked 013 pretty heavily, but got beat back enough to save its fighting for another day. And sorry, I missed a certain flying individual that was attracting your attention. There was a flying creature, and eventually came down, warned you of the impending battles, and then told you for company in approach and flew away. So now you guys find yourselves with one dead boule, another one that is dug back into the ground safely, and you now have a horseless cart of cargo with your benefactor and your companion, Sorsha.
I remember I sniped that shit like crazy.
Scooper did whip it crossbow, right into its eye socket, just collapsing it dead. Crazy shot from the tree. Oh no, that was the big belay. Sorry, back through the armor between its fin, which took how much damage was that? That was a lot.
Oh boy, I don't
In like the
remember.
30s or
Too
something.
much damage.
It was a lot.
Rogue
That's a
crit,
lot of
too much
damage.
damage.
I rolled so high for that.
Yeah.
She gathered
was
all
good
of her
shit.
dice and rolled them all.
Right. So 013 had picked up Sir Aster and Sorsha and tried to get them away, and had thrown them on their heinies before.
Did they escape relatively unharmed from that whole encounter?
They're all right.
Relatively.
Yeah, they're shaken.
No missing limbs.
No, but as you kind of assess the situation again, you see Sir Aster dusting himself off and then like kind of helping a kind of sort of stunned Sorsha. She's just like kind of very much checking out the surroundings and just kind of like on pause, waiting for
Makes sense.
another rumbling or something else to happen. A little shook at thinking they're getting away, and something just emerges in front of them and gobbles up both the fucking horses and then almost tears apart their metal companion.
Cool. So,
metal.
Yeah, I really tried on that one.
I missed it.
I don't even know if it's worth exploring. Is there? What about the supplies in the back of the cart? Is it strewn everywhere, or was it mostly just like a sudden halt, or did the whole thing flip? Like, is it going to be a nightmare to try and get back together, or is it more just
I mean, it's mostly
an unmanned cart?
Just an unmanned cart. I'm gonna see if it's
Or unhorsed cart.
Yeah, no. So it pretty much just kind of skid to a stop.
Okay.
Where did the other monster go again? Did it just go underground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I roll perception to look for it?
Yeah. Go for it.
I am in a tree, so.
You are in a tree.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull up my character sheet. I have. Persuasion. I rolled a 13.
Okay. From your perch, you see, kind of past some of the branches and leaves, you see kind of other pockmarked sections of earth out in the distance, and you catch what looks to be a group of running individuals, roughly like 15 people, of various shapes, kind of going on there in the distance as they approach on the road.
Okay.
And you also notice that the elf that was riding the flying creature is kind of circling down to the kind of gradually level with the group as you guys close in.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't do anything or say anything.
Okay.
She's not moving, man. She ain't moving.
I would like to try. I would like to escort Sir Aster and Sorsha back to the cart.
Okay.
And then if
They
I
will follow
can,
you.
if I can, I would like to try and start at least correcting the direction of the cart. Maybe, I don't know if I can pull it along with me, but at least correcting the direction,
give me a
getting it
strength
turned
roll.
around. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say...
He moves it like a wheelbarrow.
I was more like, I guess I have a question. Instead of
Yeah,
doing...
what are you trying to do?
So, and this is something that I had read before. So theoretically, in raw, if there's a task that doesn't like take a time limit and you could normally accomplish it within, say, taking 10 minutes to do so, as opposed to trying to do it immediately, that it's an automatic success in the sense of like,
Oh, okay, then
you
perfect.
take the
Then I
time,
can
you do it
say-
like, yeah, I'm not trying to like be quick
No,
about it. It's
you're good.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I think I get your meaning, and I was gonna say something that was pretty much in line with this.
Okay.
So you basically want to, get moving with the card again.
Yes, back
So I
towards
would
the
say
main group
that
on the road.
yeah, I would say that 013 and most likely Silas could do this as well. You just kind of walk up, you grab the large long bar that has the reins that kind of sit on the horses, and you just kind of lift it up with both hands and just start carrying the cart back toward wherever you're trying to go.
Yeah, I think Silas is still down on the road, right? Or is he with us at this point?
He would
'Cause
be on
he
the road
running
because he was one that was grappling that.
Right. Okay. Well, either way, I'd like to try and start pulling the cart along with me with Severon and Agatir and Sorsha and Sir Aster back towards the main group.
Yeah, I would say you can definitely do that.
Limping my way.
I want to point out I have not gotten out of the cart yet.
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta think.
Yes. We know.
You just see a trail of crushed PBR cans being tossed out of the back.
Oh my fucking god.
Loud belch, yeah.
What the fuck?
There was a fight going on out there.
I'll be damned. Are we moving?
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
What's everybody else doing? Baragon, Silas, you guys were on the road.
You said these guys were circling us. So I guess we decide what they
no,
want first.
So the party, the company that was mentioned by the elf earlier, is approaching on the road that Scooper also just kind of saw. And then so their companion, the one I warned you earlier, is kind of above them, kind of traveling from the air with them.
We're just gonna drag allat with like one arm.
You're gonna drag what now? Oh, the belay.
With us as we, because I know 013's got the cart right now.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just.
And then
taking
Baragon's
background.
gonna approach the group, the hunting party, whatever they are.
Okay, cool. So, I guess everybody's just kind of slowly meandering toward the sort of meeting spot. You guys see a varied group of individuals, not as varied as yourselves, but they're multi-species, multicultural. Many of them have some animal companions. There's a wolf. But namely, there is a golden-haired halfling that you see. First you see the kind of golden hair, and then you look down, and the halfling is hopping along the road on a giant green frog.
Oh.
Yeah, that seems pretty halfling of her.
I'm killing that thing too.
That thing is awesome.
So
I rolled a hit.
so just shy of probably like 3 or 4 meters, he gets off the bless you.
Thank you. Sorry. So sorry. It came out of nowhere.
Super in the background. So he hops off. Not to do a pun there. He hops off the giant frog and says, "Apparently, what's that?"
That's a cool sound in the background.
Yeah, I was like,
Who's doing their yard work right now? That's what I want to know.
Me on more side quests.
I was gonna say, yeah, Roxy, she's still
I'm
outside.
actually
She's
not
just
doing a side quest right now.
Yeah, it's definitely me. It's definitely coming from me, sorry.
You doing what?
It's coming from my mic.
Len-
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
I'm
okay.
mute.
I didn't know if someone was vacuuming or whacking weeds.
Nah, it sounded like it was a leaf blower.
It did sound like a leaf blower. All right, let me
SpongeBob
grab a
Patrick with the wreath blower.
picture here.
Tim needs to go to Tentacleville or whatever it was called.
The what?
Tentacleville? What?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah, with all the
From
other
SpongeBob,
Squidwards.
with all the. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are you my Squidward? No. Oh, hey, Samwise.
Yeah, so
Samsies?
you see this about 3 foot tall, tan, leather strapped blonde halfling hop off his giant frog, and he kind of greets you with a bow. I guess it would be Baragon is at the front as he sees Silas dragging the belay behind, and he says, "Oh, you killed it. Pleasure to meet you. I am Norval Softmoon, and you are." And he kind of reaches a small hand up to the Leonin of your group.
I'll kind of bend down to shake it as I'm like towering over him.
Yeah.
I am Baragon. I am a cleric of Lathander, and behind me is Silas. He is a hunter.
Good on you. Well met. This is the merry band that we humbly call the Beast Hunters Guild. I am the Beast Master, and who I believe you may have met up above is Zilri. She is my warden. But there was more than one of these, yes?
It
There were
retreated.
two.
There were two. Where is the other? Over there? And he kind of points past the cart that approaches, pulled by 013, and kind of notice that Norval gives kind of you all a look real quick.
It had escaped.
I see. Well, we had a contract for these boulets. It's a shame this one died. I'm assuming you killed it, Mr. Silas?
It was not exactly the luxury of options, unfortunately.
I understand. Boulets are tenacious, to say the least. No matter. It was just extra sum of gold. The oldies over in Aquin City were gonna pay a handsome sum for a live specimen, but no matter. This perhaps looks to be the female. I'm assuming the male got away. There are others in the area, so do watch your step. Would you mind if we took this one off your hands?
Baragon's just gonna look at Silas and let him take this one.
Silas kind of surveys the group, because he doesn't have a problem with it, but he imagines others might.
Right as Silas is like considering this, you hear a whoosh, and then onto the ground slams a probably 12-foot tall, lanky, large-beaked creature, and off its back hops a small, angry-looking elf, who says nothing as Silas kind of directs his attention to the rest of the group.
Any objections? We kind of say more talking to our group than them right now.
Would we have caught up by now
Baragon
with
just
the cart?
shrugs.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah, who's
by
present?
this point, everybody's present, I would say by now.
Okay.
I did not move though. Not yet. I'm still in a tree.
Okay.
I'm
Roll.
gonna say it's fine if I can have an eye.
The one that isn't stabbed out by an arrow.
Yes.
He's gonna consider.
I don't.
The bolt was in the other one. I misspoke today. He kind of considers it for a second, glances up at the elf, and looks at you and says,
No, don't mind them. They didn't do anything. I wasn't really asking for their vote on it. He says, sort of looking back at them. It doesn't seem we have any notable objections to that. Do apologize for the trouble.
Okay. Do you still want the eye, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Well, please carry on. We have a long journey to go.
Likewise.
And what's your plan?
Enjoy your.
What's your plan with the eye, Agadir?
Nothing of concern. Just for a ritual.
Nothing of
Fine by
concern. I
me.
just want to do a dark
Just-
ritual where I summon Cthulhu.
Not really a very notable eye to waste on such a thing, but in any event, Silas does say, I imagine you're going to be taking this kill and its reward, but I would remind you that honor is honor amongst hunters. I'd like to be listed as the one who helped slay it, me and my compatriots here.
Well, it looks like you are headed in that direction anyway. Why don't you keep this one? We have a few more that are apparently using our farmlands as mating grounds. I say our farmlands, I mean our employers' farmlands. But if you can carry it all the way back to Aquin City, you can have it.
Won't be a problem for me.
Would that even fit on the cart?
No.
Say, how the fuck are you gonna
Have
do that?
horses.
It's bigger than the cart,
Yeah.
really. I mean, like, in terms of...
He's gonna have to drop the beer kegs that he got during session
Oh, yeah,
one.
that-
Yeah, I will have to drop the beer kegs that I got in session 1. But I
Probably
imagine
so
some
bad
drunk
by
and
now.
dry by now.
Theoretically, could you drag
probably
that thing
has.
at the same pace as the rest of everybody else?
How much does it weigh, DM?
Hang on.
I'm greatly
Question: Can we
infatuated with the
stuff the
frog.
beer kegs into the bootleg's
frog?
mouth?
I'm
make it
greatly
easier to
infatuated
Polly's
with
got
the frog.
stars in his eyes,
Yes.
just staring at the frog.
I walked past the group and I'm just staring at this frog.
So the frog,
Poking it.
and they kind of notice, but you're so like, you kind of fit in, honestly, with the aesthetic of the group as you walk up. Norval just kind of gives you a glance. Zilri kind of eyes you for a second, but as you walk up to the frog in the background, everyone's talking. It kind of blinks at you, and
And it says I'm the armor titan.
All right, guys. Can I talk to it, or is that gonna take too long?
I swear to God, if this frog is not like the frogs from Konosuba, where we turn around and it's just in the background him being swallowed up.
He's just
my
getting
God.
swallowed. He's like, 0-1.
Someone else.
Here, I'll talk.
I need to talk to Frog. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
please talk to it, dude.
Yeah,
If
go
that's what you
ahead.
wanna
Yeah,
do,
please go.
by all means.
It's gonna be amazing. Macaulay's just gonna be down there. Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, do you just use very nice. Yep, exactly.
This is Macaulay right now.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's good shit. Yeah, so, do you just cast animal speech?
Yeah, I'll cast speak with animals. Yeah.
Okay. It blinks at you.
Hello, great being. I'm guessing it's bigger than me because if he's able to ride it, and I'm like
Yeah,
down
it's
here.
fucking big, yeah. Like it's peak height, because, its body's angled like that. Its peak height's probably up to, like, a horse's chest.
Jesus Christ!
It's big.
It's fucking massive.
Yes. It kind of blinks at you, and it says, words?
Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry. You are just. I've seen little ones of you, but what the?
It blinks again, completely baffled. You understand?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a good question. My family was able to do it, and now I'm able to do it.
I want to preface that Macaulay's speak with animals, like I'll speak with animals, just translates what he's saying as if the tongue spell, so we can all see him just talking to this animal.
Yes. Yeah. Meanwhile, Normal and Zilvery have kind of like turned around as you kind of talk to one of their animals, and like, I'll throw the other creature in real quick. The flying creature, giant head. Its head is almost longer than its body. Almost like 50% beak.
Would I be able to talk to that too? Is it considered a beast?
Yeah, it's basically like you piqued its interest talking to the frog, and the frog kind of talking back, and its veered its head down at you.
I'm gonna look up, and
It's kinda
you
looking with
are
a big yellow eye.
crazy too.
Crazy. What is the meaning of this?
I'm guessing it looks like a normal, like, I'm guessing it's a rock.
No, I put it in the Discord.
Oh, okay, sweet. I just want to see what it looks like real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't realize that I've never seen something that looks like you that's able to fly.
I've never seen one of these small ones so hairy.
Never seen one of the small ones so hairy, sorry.
Usually they're hairless, or mostly hairless, like this one, and my rider. Are different than the others. I don't believe I've smelled your kind.
Yeah, I'm part 4, if you know what that is.
I do.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You get a sense that she, yeah, he is, yeah. Like a part werebore, basically.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
God, imagine being degraded from werewolf to werebore.
Fuck off.
Silas here is like, I'm part boar, and Scoober's like, really? And he's like, yeah. And Silas is like, I know I'm not supposed to judge.
Nobody.
Because my mother was a vampire, but like.
No, I don't think anybody would have heard this. He's talking animal speech.
No, it's like tongue. So that in reality, I'm
so
speaking straight
common
common right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's just talking to it, and it can
Iris is
understand
still
that.
just watching from a tree.
Yeah, you're still not there.
No,
To Iris, she saw the other monster get away. She's so scared. She's gonna get down from the tree, and it's just gonna just fucking eat her alive. Like she is.
Oh yeah. While Normal,
Jeez.
Normal, the little
Yeah,
dude is like relaxed. Everybody
Yeah,
else has.
they're all relaxed.
The group has stayed on point. Like his company behind him has not sheathed any of their weapons. They're just they're just standing, kind of just waiting, but they're ready.
All right, sorry. I do have like 2 more serious things about this. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take up time with it.
You're fine.
I love it. You're good, dude.
All right.
Be a druid.
Roleplay stuff.
Everyone gets their time.
What's it called? No, I just wanted to. I've never gotten a chance to talk to either one of your species, so I just wanted to see how everything's going. How's life going? And then also, I haven't been to this side of the country, especially looking up towards the flying thing. Have you passed over any areas that are like more, you feel more connected to, other creatures, the world, that type of thing? Just looking out for that type of area on the island.
You have many words, small one. No, I am from far away. They keep me fed, and I help them fight. This island, though, there are places I wish we would not fly.
Where exactly? Because we're that's what we're doing. We're trying to clear out those places.
I do not know. I do not understand. North, where
North?
the high grounds.
By the mountains, I'm getting. Can I see the mountains from here, or no? Is that way too far?
No, you can see them. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna like the mountains, or
And she kind of looks where you're pointing and nods.
well, if I ever see you guys again, I'll make sure to have a quick conversation. Just wanted to say hi since I've never seen you before. He's like super giddy right now.
We have never.
Druiding.
It's almost
It,
as
like,
happy
thinks-
as when he talks to leaves.
It thinks of a way to describe how it's feeling, and you can understand that it's intrigued and almost like your giddiness is a contagion. It's kind of it's like this new emotion it's kind of wrestling with. The frog is just kind of sitting there blinking, taking it all in, and croaking every now and then as you two exchange the dialogue. And the frog pretty much just hears one end of it. The frog doesn't speak. Giant flying creature, so it's just kind of like being polite and waiting for you to.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even think about that part. The fact that like in reality they don't speak the same thing.
Get fucking wrecked.
I guess I'll just quickly ask the frog if it's okay, if it's needs food or anything like that before I head back to the group.
You have food?
Yeah.
Words and food?
I'm gonna pull out some rations that I have, like my last little bits of rations that I have.
You are a good stepping one. We will not eat you.
Stepping one. I love that. Stepping one.
And like while he's eating, I kind of just want to check him out and like try and like
The frog?
I'm gonna just check out the frog and
One
like see.
Hey.
One big pink tongue.
Oh,
whatever
okay.
You had, jerks back and it's immediately gone.
Well, that's the end of my rations, guys.
Yeah, any food you had in your hand is gone.
Actually,
berries.
do we have food for the road? Do we have enough food for the road?
Yeah, I would say you guys packed a Saraster. You have your own personal rations, whatever you have on your character sheets, and then
Okay, cool.
there's some backup in the cart.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Nice.
I think with us being able to keep this creature, Silas is just going to, because I did some math for a while everyone else was talking. Assuming a bullet is, as Faerun describes it, between 2,000 to 3,000 pounds,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
and assuming the female one is smaller and therefore lighter, I could lift it if it's around 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, I would just call it like 2,800 for the male belay, and yeah, like 2,400 for the female belay.
In which case, yeah, with like a surprising amount of strength, Silas kind of puts his hands under it and lifts it into the air.
Crazy.
That weight is getting dangerously close to my lateral raise.
Wait, what?
So can I while the druid was druiding, I took the eye, right? Like I had the dagger,
You
I'm
did
digging
not
up the eye.
take the eye.
Yeah.
I collected the eye,
Yeah.
and
You
then
did not. I am the one holding the body, and Silas is not going to hand you the eye.
Okay, so then,
no, I took the eye. I had permission. I took the eye.
No. They did not give you permission. They said, well, if you want it, you can keep it. And Silas was like, all right.
No, he gave permission to take the eye for sure.
So
Yeah, but there was like in the same breath as
Well,
saying,
I'm
like,
gonna move past it. He took the eye. It's fine. He took the eye.
I was gonna say, could I do a sleight of hand while the druid is druiding and try and take one of the claws as well?
Yeah, go ahead. I would say at this point, Silas is holding it again.
Jesus, Roderick.
Yeah, I definitely keeping active watch. And also, this thing's massive. I don't know how you're smuggling a claw.
I mean, he
away
could
from it.
just hide. Honestly, he could hide behind the body and just get
And
one
just
of the
fucking-
feet in the back, and
They
there's
just
enough
chisel it
mass in the
off.
way, yeah. If everyone's distracted
Alright,
by
then
Nakali druiding and everybody else discussing small talk.
So I rolled a 16 for sleight of hand.
All right, let me pull a dice on
You win these.
Wait, can
You
I
win
get some-
these.
Is there anyone that can assist him on this sleight of hand?
If you choose to.
I don't imagine that people.
I
Have
think
the
you would have to
time
notice it first, Tim. To
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll that dice just to assist him.
I do roll an 18.
okay, so you see him as he just starts to pull away from and pocket one of the claws.
You're going to put that back, or I'm going to eat you.
I'm gonna roll deception. I'm gonna roll
and
deception.
I'm the
and
bad guy,
say,
by the way.
it was already broken off, and I just picked it up.
Okay.
Then give it to me.
Roll deception.
See, I got a +4 in deception. I like this.
fucking charisma caster bullshit.
Yeah,
I got a
totally have
19.
it. I have a 6.
6 is crazy.
What? Why?
I also have 35 HP.
Proficiency, yeah.
I got a 22. I rolled a nat 1.
Bro.
On insight, I imagine. But even if I didn't, I don't
Damn,
think Saus
get
would.
fucked, Roderick.
I don't think Saus would believe him or care regardless.
Okay.
Also, I imagine I could see the blood fucking seeping from the new wound.
I mean, you would have to like get behind it to see.
I'm like lifting it all the way in the air, so it's like a round
Okay.
size of horse.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I would say point of view, maybe. But yeah, I mean, he's got the claw. Are you gonna? Is this a thing or?
The claw back, if you don't mind. You already had the eye. You didn't bargain for anything else.
How about I owe you a favor?
How about I owe you a favor if you hand it back? Since it is the kill I am carrying. If you wanted it, you should have asked for it.
Can I have it?
Not since you didn't ask before you took it.
I'm just gonna keep it.
No, you're not.
So at this point, you guys may have noticed, kind of normal looking between you awkwardly, like, okay, we have boulets to hunt. We are going to go. It was very nice meeting. If we encounter your merry band again, what should we call you? Baragon
Do you have a
and
name?
We're not a collective. We're just temporary mercenaries working together.
Sir Aster in the back says,
We're-
"What? Not a collective."
We're Sir Aster's hirelings.
That is a collective.
Before you go, short one, we need to
Yes?
make camp. Do you have anything set up nearby, or is there a place we can go? As 013 is saying this, you notice they're very, like, beat to shit. They're leaking like an ethereal kind of dark purple, the same kind of color as their magic usually exudes. Kind of like it drips and like flows down and then like evaporates off of them, like a smoke, like a heavy smoke. They're
God,
That's fucking
they're not
sick.
doing good.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna be sorry for your wounds, but that's sick as fuck.
Yeah,
It is pretty.
I'm gonna hurt you more often.
thank you.
I can walk over and slap 013 real quick with a heal too. I didn't realize you were that. Since you were on the opposite side of the fight, I'm just now seeing you. So sorry.
I'm gonna say out of,
Oh shit, you're fucked.
out of character.
I'm
I'm
talking-
gonna say it out
oh,
of character. Save it, just because I'm pretty sure we're gonna take a long rest anyways. Once we get set up, we don't have horses or anything, so
Fair enough.
I'll survive. Yeah, hang on to that. I'll survive. It just I'm like, hey, we should probably think about finding a place to fucking camp out for a little bit. And that's why I was,
Yeah, I didn't realize you were that damaged.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah, I got 14
the
HP.
boulets
Taking a
can pretty
fucking
much.
beating.
They can pretty much 1 or 2 shot you guys.
Oh yeah, I had a feeling.
Beautiful.
In fact, out of everybody that got attacked, I think I was the best choice because I have 54
Yeah.
HP.
How much do you
I can
have?
take that. 54.
Okay.
I have 35.
I have a shit ton of
Glass
HP too, actually.
I have 44.
Literally glass cannon.
Yeah, so to what 013's question about any place, he normally responds, kind of looking way up at you. It looks like the Boulay had a favorite. So we are a nomadic group. We travel for contracts, and we have our own camping supplies, but we will need those on the long hunt.
I don't need yours. We need a place to rest. Is there anything you pass by on your way here? We're heading in the direction you came from.
No, the next city would be Aquin. There is a town, but if you're going to Aquin, you might as well just keep traveling this way.
Understood.
Right. Well, nice meeting you people. Should I call you anything?
I'm
Is
not
the
there.
team name
This
needed?
is party name time.
Sir Aster and friends and Silas.
I mean,
Simply
that's like a
call us by
compliment.
what we are, Sir Aster's hirelings.
I'm assuming Sir Aster is the gentleman in the back.
Yes.
Sir Aster kind of gives a nod and waves at him.
That's me.
I'm gonna start slowly
Sorry.
pulling the cart forward down the road.
Right.
Just
Well,
slowly
best of luck on your
ignoring
travels.
everybody.
Watch out for ground that shakes, and good hunting. We will see you another time. And he's gonna
Also,
come back.
What time of day is it?
I would say it's about 1 o'clock.
Oh, it's pretty early.
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch up with 13.
Okay. You guys split. Assuming everyone's moving on.
Yep. I'm gonna pat the frog as I walk past.
It croaks happily.
Bye, buddy.
Oh, that was the camera. So I do climb down, and she is like, kind of like, if you imagine, like she hits the ground, she's like, is looking in every direction with her crossbow, like waiting for something to jump out at her. And then she starts like letting it go.
All right,
Girl's gonna be sitting in camp later with a 1,000-yard stare.
Scooper is caught up now.
Yeah, she's
Alright, and then I
caught
would
up.
say-
No, seeing those horses get fucking eaten was just like, oh, this could just instantly kill me. She was not okay with that.
The little drumstick, for real. So
Yeah, honestly.
catching up to 013.
Yeah. So 13 is the clock ticking on how long you need to get that other thing done.
It's relatively nearby. Actually, hold on. Before I go further, I need that map real quick, only because
Because you helped me get what I wanted, and I'm in a fairly good spot, and I'm extremely grateful.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta look at the map because I'm trying to remember. DM, quick question.
Yeah.
Just off of my previous conversation with Bizbang. So, if I recall correctly,
Yes, so you're
the ruins to the south of Lake Furman.
Yep.
That relative radius, that area is
10-mile radius between those ruins and the forest above. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I just getting an idea before I put my foot in my mouth and said something that isn't accurate.
Yep,
Retcon.
Yeah. No, it can happen at any time. We are on contract.
Well, I will always be here for the help, as per our agreement. Also, are you still injured?
Oh, very much so.
How about I maybe help you with the weight of the cart?
013 is gonna give you like as close to a raised eyebrow look at your build and everything that's in the cart and go.
Yeah, I got
fine.
I'm going to try my best. You cannot stop me.
Do as you please.
Hard disagree. They can't stop you, but
honestly, yeah.
The good news is Aquin City is relatively nearby where my objective is. If nothing gets in our way, after this contract is closed, I can do what I need to do.
Very good. DM, I'm going to try my hardest to carry this cart, even if it exhausts me.
Okay, now you have to give me a strength check.
Yeah, my best ability.
Yep. I can't see that.
19.
19. Okay, yeah, you
Fuck yeah.
013. You
Hell
feel
yeah.
you feel a considerable weight get relieved from what you're carrying, as kind of Sevron puts his shoulder underneath and lifts it a little bit and kind of hunches his way with the cart behind you.
Yeah, I'm whipping my head towards him like with like a bewildered look, like, oh shit, really?
Yeah, this
No,
guy.
I didn't want you hurt carrying cart and me and Egatir. I'm, I want to.
So,
I want to help. I consider you a friend.
oh,
Just a
The F
brief
word.
pause and then a nod, like an agreement, if you will.
Very Goblin Slayer of you.
I was gonna ask if I can
Be
help too,
friend.
but I rolled so bad I don't even want to ask.
Nobody notices Scooper try to like push it from the back, and do nothing about it, and just kind of hop back in.
She's pushing, the cart moves forward without her, falls,
How
face
is it
plants.
somehow getting worse?
She falls on her face. I rolled a 5 and it was -1. So
Oof.
she fucking fell.
Alright, so are we
Actively
traveling? Are you guys
hindering.
trying to camp, or what's your guys' plan?
I would like, if it's
How
only
far are
1 in
we?
the afternoon, I'd like to get at least as close to that bridge at the pace we're going as possible, the second bridge.
Okay.
If
another bout. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. If possible, can I take a short rest in the cart for an hour and then come out? And then 013, I can take over so you can rest.
I do hate to be that guy. It's supposed to be a vehicle of huge size or above that you can rest in. Otherwise, you're not able to rest in it. Unless the DM says otherwise, of course. So you might want to make that. Put it out there.
Huge, like it has to be like a bus instead of a car.
Huge. Yeah, most caravans are considered large. If this is like a particularly extravagant ride, then don't mind me. But
Sir Aster didn't cheap out on the luxuries of basic travel. I would say it's fine for him to take a nap in for an hour.
It's not like the Skyrim horse.
If I can sleep with the 90-degree tilt of my neck in an airplane for 2 hours, then he can sleep in a cart that Sir Aster purchased for an hour. Yeah, I would definitely say. I appreciate the rule update, but fuck that.
Of course.
I'm gonna roll my eyes at 013, like saying no, and turn into an ox anyways.
An hour later. Okay.
So the only reason why I was saying no is because I can't sit in the cart to take a rest. So it makes.
I know, but you're still carrying it.
And plus, no one can carry him. Like, you imagine how worse it's going to be if he's being carried.
Ride the ox while I carry the cart. We ball.
Hello, Nick.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
I thought you were part boar, not ox.
Yeah. He kind of like gives like the fucking head tilt
Also,
thing.
how does that really work? Was your mother a boar, or?
You're asking him when he's an ox.
I'm just like shaking my head like this.
I imagine at the last question he goes, and like the tufts of steam come out of his nose.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around part boar.
I'm gonna do like the head roll and keep going.
Your dad was a boar.
Not.
Wow.
All right, so we're traveling for another, 4-ish hours. Without trouble, you'd make it to about. If you look on the map by north of Lake Furman, there's a smaller trail that veers south. You'd make it a little bit west past that on the main road. But I would like survival checks.
Alright.
Not even gonna try.
I'm guessing just the normal two of us.
Yeah.
Me and Baragon.
The huge is fine.
Alright. +6 now. Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah, dude.
21.
21.
All right. don't know if I even need to bother rolling, but I can.
I mean, up to you. You want to get the crit?
Do it, do it.
Crit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Crit
Come
fail.
on,
Crit.
baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
At ones.
No lie, fucking 21.
Wow.
Perfect. You guys navigate the road through the, past the pit holes and shit. You make really good time. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and you just passed a path that would have taken you south on your left as you keep traveling west.
I can't see the map.
How long relatively would it take us to get to that bridge, or close enough to it?
A good another probably 8 hours.
Okay, so we'll get close within normal traveling time, but not on top of it by the end of the, I guess, day, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, unless there's any objections, I think we'll just go as far as we can without, getting too far into the evening. Enough time to set up camp properly and.
Okay, roll me another
Yes.
survival.
Yeah, agreed. Definitely.
Roll me another survival, please.
Yes, sir. There's that nat one you were talking about.
Finally.
All right, and 17. 11 plus 6.
Very nice.
Nicole starts walking down that other
So
path.
you're welcome, everybody.
He starts really
Turns
tweaking
around,
as
we're
a-
way off in the distance. Fuck! Short little legs sprinting down the road. Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys! So you guys travel for another 4 hours solid, making good time. Maybe you're getting a little tired from the full day of travel that started off with a couple battles. I would say you're within probably 6 miles of the bridge when nightfall passes, and it's about 7 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 o'clock this time.
Okay, I pull off the cart to a suitable piece of land off to the side of the road, but not too far away from it where we can't, react to anything coming up and down the road.
Sure, yeah. There's a good amount of foliage and kind of dispersed forests that kind of seem to veer off of the river north of you guys. And you guys go ahead and make camp.
Yeah, I'm gonna let go of the cart, forgetting that Severon is still holding on.
Severon, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Just zone out, just.
What is this called? Oh, I don't care. I lost. I got a 2.
Oh man.
Oh no, I killed him.
Oh god.
You take 2 bludgeoning damage as it just immediately crushes you into the ground. You're only saved by the fact that you were back along the line as it slammed into the ground, and the cart's kind of now wobbled out.
And what was that for?
Yeah, the loud crumpling of his body attracted you.
Oof! 013 just turns around like. Sorry.
See, I might be extremely exhausted, but I have an image so bold. And I would never tell you that. But again, why did you do that?
Just the most sheepish look a giant suit of armor could give you. Just like. Sorry.
Oopsie.
There's the sound of Silas laughing in the background.
I'm just a girl.
Girl failure.
As if to do the I have an image to hold as if to capitalize. There's the from Silas way back a few meters.
Yeah, 013 is pointedly not looking at Sephiroth, embarrassed.
Have you been pushing this entire time, Scooper?
No.
Okay. Okay, I thought you were. You're just like
She
dead
was
back
for a
there.
while, but she just say no. She just says no.
I just imagine
She was
pushing
for
it,
a
her
while.
sleeve got caught on it, and she's just getting dragged behind the cart the whole time.
Oh,
just
God.
dusty and dirty.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she's pretty filthy.
Is there like a mound of like soft dirt anywhere I can just like fall on and like sleep forever?
I'm sure, yeah. Go dig some
Sleep
out.
forever.
That's what I'll do.
We're gonna go take a forever nap.
I just got a 2 and then I had a -1, so yeah, I'm extremely tired.
Yeah, so I mean, it's dark out here, kind of under a partially overcast, starry sky. Kind of hear distant, sounds of insects, and it's like it's a very healthy, regular, safe-ish forest. Sevron kind of emits his own light, and meanwhile, Sir Aster kind of fixes a torch and kind of gets his situation, his tent ready. And is everybody else doing any nighttime rituals or any roleplay or?
I'll just be attending to Sorsha, essentially, just helping her out of the cart, helping carry the heavier supplies for setting up like a bedroll and stuff like that.
Stubbornly,
Yeah.
she tries
Silas.
to kind of gather her things by herself. It kind of gives you a quick look when you go to help, but since you don't read the tone of her eyes, you just continue to pick things up and help her out, and she just kind of fucking
Yeah, that makes sense. I would not be able to tell.
Understandable.
Silas?
Oh.
Muted?
Oh.
Catboy? Not the cat,
The profile picture.
Any rituals with claws or eyes going on tonight?
Bro.
Kind of like action figures. Oh no!
Matthew might be engaged in
Oh
conversation.
no.
No, not
back.
tonight. I do have a purpose for them though.
Good. I want to be awake for that.
Or actually wait. Is DM, will the eye expire?
Will you expire?
Eventually, just not quick enough.
Or do you mean in what way?
Like, I know, like
Will it rot?
some ones of monsters and stuff. Like, yeah, will it eventually rot
yes.
away?
Eventually, yeah. I mean, well, it's kind of a claw, so the flesh attached to it will rot, but the claw should be all right.
Okay. For the eye, how many?
Decay.
What's
Give me a nature roll. Agatir wants to kind of guesstimate how long it'll take for an eyeball to decay in his pocket.
14.
Yeah, you guess 2 or 3 days. A handful of days, 48 hours plus maybe.
Okay. I am. So then, yes, I'm going to. Actually, wait. Let me see if I even have that thing in my inventory.
That thing.
Butt plug.
He's got.
Hey yo.
I'm gonna be walking around handing out good berries to anybody
Doesn't
who
everyone
wants
have
them.
one?
Nice. What'd you ask?
Doesn't everyone have butt plugs?
Yeah.
I mean, anything's a butt plug if you're brave enough.
I was gonna say, like on my
my pussy right
character,
now.
on Baragon, like his tail, he's got one of those furry tails.
It's a plug, not a real one.
Yeah, it's not an actual real tail. Like
We'll learn later
Oh
on
my
that Leon
God.
don't have tails, and we just look
Yeah.
at Paragon with.
you meet my entire clan and like nobody has a tail, and you guys look at me and are like, what?
Like that robot chicken with Chewbacca when he meets Chewbacca's family and they all wear clothes. And he's like, "You've been naked this whole time?"
Yes. You've been naked this whole
He's
time.
like, I love you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Good shit.
Funny.
Amazing.
I think that's lore accurate. They do wear clothes. He just doesn't.
No,
Hey,
because the
man,
Wookiees on Kashyyyk
be free.
you'll see later, they're not wearing clothes. They're wearing
They got like some more than
Loincloth.
they're at
Yeah,
least covering
like
a
a
little
vest.
bit.
They got like
Oh,
vests.
every Star Wars media I've ever consumed, and I've consumed a lot. No times have
not wearing
Wookiees ever
clothes.
been clothed.
No.
They have like
They got that tribal
straps.
stuff, right?
No.
Well,
they-
yeah,
I
they
mean,
have
they're
like
wearing,
leather straps to
armor
like
and shit.
hold things, like bags, weapons, whatever. But their fur is their natural.
You can't see their genitalia.
I wasn't
mean,
even thinking.
No, he has a.
No.
I'm pretty sure they have like a
Well, based on
loincloth
being
on.
clothed,
No, never mind.
Never mind, it's a penis.
That's a
they got
penis.
more clothes. I mean, they don't got. They don't got.
Anyway.
They do not have.
Oh, Hunter, you don't even like
There.
Star Wars. I got some
Yeah,
autistic
you shut
level
the fuck
knowledge
up.
trapped up in here. All right. I almost failed
yeah.
school to hold this information in my
Aw.
head.
I played 20 hours of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Fuck you.
One.
Which one?
I said 2, not 1.
Which
The
no,
EA
which,
one.
Two.
Which Battlefront 2?
I can guarantee you
This is
the,
I
the
guarantee
EA
it's
one.
the EA one.
It is, yeah.
So go to hell.
I will say
Which,
the
to be fair,
ground
it was
domination of
actually
that
pretty
was so
decent,
fun.
but-
Yeah, it is okay actually. It's
Oh, it's a good game. It's just there's the original Battlefield.
No,
EA,
no,
EA
no,
had
no.
that
It
scandal
yeah.
where it cost like
EA
$300 to play.
Yeah,
the
EA fucked that thing so
They
hard.
so-
Yeah, but like
It
a
was
year
everyone
afterwards, it was a good game.
We're way
I don't
off.
think EA's
we're way
ever
off
done a good
topic.
Oh, for
sorry,
sure,
yeah, I'm sorry.
And Tim's right.
Apologies.
It's okay. I got sucked into the fucking Chewbacca having clothes shit. So everyone's ready for a nighttime. Silas, you spoke up and then muted, and then we started talking bullshit. Was Silas gonna do something? Or no?
other
Agasir,
than-
were you finished with what you're doing?
I was trying to see if I had a container of sorts in my bag, but I just have the component pouch. So no, I'm just chilling right now.
Okay. I'm assuming it goes into that.
Yeah, just all the components.
Agasir's looking for his Stanley Cup, you know.
I was
Oh my
looking to like,
God.
Hydrate after all the PBRs.
like I thought I had a like a bag of sorts, so I was gonna like
Oh,
essentially try to like distill the eye down to a liquid, but I don't, so it's just going in the component bag.
Okay.
Do I
Having
see
an
that at all
alchemy
by
kit
chance?
help? Oh, sorry.
No. Yeah,
Oh.
I just was like walking around giving good berries. Do I see that him like trying to figure out like how to like keep it at all? Like,
Roll perception.
all right.
Let's see if
Fuck.
Maybe.
I have Wookiees pulled up over my D&D
and then I would
fucking.
say, Wookie Cox. Agasir, are you being discreet about handling? You weren't very discreet about getting them, so I don't know if you are kind of secretly investigating or if you're.
No, the claw is just staying like, tucked away in my pockets or whatever, and the eye, I'm just kind of like examining the eye and then I guess looking through my gear.
Okay. Yeah, so if you want to roll perception, Nicole.
I got a 16.
Yeah, I would say you kind of spot him as you hand out good berries. You kind of see him behind a tree in his little setup, creepily staring at this eye for a moment before putting it away in his pouch.
Agatir, you want some food?
No, I'm okay. God damn it, where's this shit? I swear I had something in here.
Do you need help with that eye or anything? I might be able to. I'm guessing you're trying to like keep it since you have it.
Do you have a jar or flask of sorts?
I believe so. I'm gonna check through my gear real quick.
I'll check.
I have like a water skin.
Yeah, that's all I have too.
No,
Really use that.
that's fine.
I can try and freeze it, like flash freeze it if you want.
No, I need it fresh.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll help, but Roderick, Agatir definitely knows 013 has an alchemy kit. I mean, everybody's seen them brew their mutagens with it. So it just, I don't know if you had thought about that, but 013
I did not think about that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
actually
just letting
did
you
not
know
think about
that's
that.
something you would absolutely know because it's not like it's a secret. It's part of 013's regular, nightly ritual.
I think there's 3 people who have it, right?
I
Several
don't.
on Silas and 13.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you guys like kept your shit to yourselves. I just wanted to point out that
Oh, okay.
I definitely 100% everybody knows I have it. There's like
And
you
they've
know,
seen
Yeah.
you take your shot.
yeah.
Of the
Well, yeah. I mean, they've seen me craft it overnight
guess-
too. You know,
yeah.
on long rests.
Yeah,
So I just
for
wanted
sure.
to point that out.
So I was thinking about Cooper's little alias, which I think we were going with Ivory for her name. I don't think
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what we
Ivory.
settled on.
But,
Ivory the male dwarf play doctor.
But since it's her outfit's kind of dirty, I was thinking we could do something with like mines, but I don't know where a mine would be, like canonically.
A mine?
Hold on. A mine, like
Zoolander.
oh yeah, I work in the mines.
Oh, okay. A miner?
Yeah, I just don't want to sound like an idiot. And it's like, oh, where? And it's like, I don't know. You know.
Oh, you.
But I
what,
feel
you
like
want,
Scooper would actually
Yeah,
know.
she wants like mines that could be around here.
Right. Okay. Well, fuck.
Flesh out her disguise more.
Sure.
I just see Scooper walking through the mines like Ben Stiller and Zoolander. You know. doing
Yeah. Oh God.
In her
I'm not
disguise.
trying to put you on the spot with like a mine name. I just don't want roleplay wise. Like
I totally
don't have
a
an
list
idea.
of mine names. Are you kidding me?
No, I just want roleplay wise. It's like
300.
where do you hail from? And she's like, I'm Ivory of you know, like she would have it. She knows by now. Like she's got it figured out.
I'm Ivory of the gem mine.
Give
I don't
me
think anyone wants to know what mine you're from.
Here, give
You
me.
just pick a fucking Skyrim.
Give me a
Really, what mine are you from?
a history check to see if Scooper would even know of
Okay.
a
I'll do
commonly
it.
heard of dwarven mine.
My history is +1. Oh, come on.
That's better than not +1.
I know. I was being slow. 19. Yippee!
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what's up.
Whenever the opportunity arises, I'll have an answer for you.
Thanks,
Scooper
bro.
thinks of a well-known mine that's very
over
large
here.
in scale, where she could get lost in numbers. What's up?
I was just saying, she's preparing for an inquisition, and most people are just gonna go, "Oh, cool," to whatever information they give her. Like on average.
Yeah.
Honestly, though.
Right. Before I spoil anything else on myself, anything else from anybody?
No, that was all I
no.
wanted to get across.
I am. I did want to say a while ago, Silas does help out 013 lifting the things, but catching on that Sorsha definitely wants nothing to do with him. He gives her a wide berth.
It's not that she wants nothing to do with him. It's more like a stubbornness of doing things on her own, herself.
Oh, I know. I know that's the reason why with like 013,
She doesn't
but
really
also
mind
I know that.
013's presence is just like.
Oh, I know. She minds mine, which is why we give her space regardless. Like, we just don't go near her, really.
Oh yeah, you see her acknowledge your presence near her. But that's about it.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to give her space. But we do help 013 at least getting the things set up for the evening. And then we're gonna take our skinning set and we're gonna skin this bullet, as well as the thing I kind of sent you in DMs.
Okay. Yeah, see, that one I don't know about. Jesus Christ. Sorry, reading player message. Okay. I guess roll sleight of hand.
All right.
Oh.
I would
Well,
say
I already know
I would
what's
say
going on
at
then.
disadvantage.
Can I argue that since he's sleeping and everything, and I'm not, like, I can just wait, that I would roll normally? I mean, he got to roll.
Thinking about...
He got to roll sleight of hand to a thing that I'm holding on to as well. You know. He didn't roll disadvantage.
I guess. Sure. Go ahead, roll sleight of hand.
All right.
Tim, what the fuck are you doing?
I was just noticing that.
I'm
You
not
know
even
you
like
like it.
looking. Way to bring attention to it. I'm over here like reading something.
I just thought, dude, what's going on with Tim right now? And
He's just
called
sitting
it
here
out
just-
immediately.
You're welcome.
It's funny.
I did roll
It
a
could
20.
get uglier. A 23.
Yes.
And you were just going for that one thing.
Those two.
Okay. Give me a stealth roll too.
Like to sneak back away. Got it. Sorry, I took away the dice roller. Let me just. It's the same roll, 23. I know it's hard to believe.
It is.
But
I just want you to know it's only since the first session has gotten harder to believe it as time has gone on, and the sheer number of above 20 rolls we get from Silas is
most of the time you ask me for skills I'm pretty good
mind-boggling.
at.
I feel like I've asked you plenty of things in various categories that consistently
I've
get
rolled 4 too.
17 plus, except for initiative. Initiative you eat shit on every now and then. Okay.
And
He's blessed by
Well,
Sevron's deity.
So, hang on, Matthew DMing. Oh, you did say both. Okay. Okay, so that happened, and then give me a what would that be?
survival, probably.
Yeah, I guess you could argue it could be survival. To
Or I mean, any other skill works too. I mean,
skin the below.
I'm not even really.
I would say it's a large creature, but you're strong enough. You could probably get it done in a few hours. I would not constitute skinning it as rest though, so I feel like it would take you a couple hours, and you could eke out maybe 6 hours of rest. But give me that roll to skin the belay. Or
I got an 11.
De-armor it. Okay, you fuck up some of the armor, but you manage to get like the large pieces intact, and you have now a bloodied, skinless corpse of a belay and kind of tattered sections of armor. Some of which is in a pretty good condition. The rest of it's kind of scratched up or kind of cleaved wrong.
Yeah, not his best work. Though.
Well, I mean, that's
After
probably
months
Silas's first time skinning a belay. I feel like it's decent.
Yeah, he hasn't come across one before, or he'd probably be dead. I think that he's going to write a note, and then he's just going to walk to Agatir and place it beside him alongside the remaining item from the bullet, which is the eye. And the note says, just not as clever as you think, with a little heart.
All right. And you delivered...
but the eye is contained within a vial, by the way.
Okay, so you have the eye, the claw, and the note?
He gives the eye back. He does salvage the claw. But he gives the eye back in a little vial.
Okay, so we'll tackle that in the morning. So I'm assuming that Silas and 013 are keeping an eye as per usual.
No, so that was actually something I was going to say. Normally I have the Sentry's Rest, but I am electing, because of how damaged I am and the long trek, I'm gonna say that doesn't activate, and for the first time ever, 013 falls into what is as close as they can get to an actual sleep. So there is no awareness of everything around them.
What's your when you come to a final rest, what does 013 look like?
I mean, it's so 013 has always been standing every single time, taking a long rest, just leaning up against an object or something. They're very much like sat on their butt, arms like around their knees, and like head resting down. Like, I don't
Oof.
know, like sitting in like, I don't know, like gym class. You're tired in gym class. You're resting with your head in your arms, and then on top of your knees. And actually, for the first time, like tight with the group, with the fire that we had going. I assume it'll be put out before everyone goes to sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna say probably the first one to pass out of the whole group. And I am
Man.
choosing not to invoke my Sentry's Rest.
You said one of the first ones to pass out?
I would like to be the first if I could, if it
Okay,
doesn't
yeah.
break any continuity.
No, that's perfect. I just wanted to get my story straight. So everyone notices, and this piques everyone's. At least you make note of it.
If they notice or not, it doesn't matter. I'm just pointing out that
Right,
yeah,
I
013.
understand.
If I could be the first one to pass out, and this is
That's
the first time it's ever been
why
like
I
a.
was saying I needed that.
Yeah,
It's-
sorry, I apologize.
That's all right. But yeah, so everyone does notice. But before they go to bed.
I actually do think Silas is like gonna try to shake him to see if he rouses, just to see if like he is okay. And this isn't like his death, effectively.
I imagine
You
this
know?
kind of happens after Silas gets away with stealing, maybe like walking back to the belay and kind of notices truly that 013 is like not
Unmoving.
Yeah, I don't stir at all.
Dead. Okay. Silas.
Scooper put.
Scooper.
No, what's what should we say?
I think Silas is going to do everything in his limited expertise in this facet to try and repair his body armor, his armor, try and repair all the dents and cracks, and try and buff off and shine everything.
Sure. Okay.
I'm waking up if he touches me again.
Oh, okay. I just didn't know if you were like out, like
I mean, I didn't. I'm just saying, if you touch me again, I'm waking up. That's just,
Oh yeah.
being lightly jostled once. I mean, in a deep sleep isn't gonna wake them up. But if you're gonna start trying to work on me, yeah, I'm waking up.
Oh yeah, sorry. I think
I would not
what
do
I
that.
what I was merely saying isn't that Silas was going to try to like work on you if you weren't. Silas is checking to make sure you're alive because you've never gone fully still before. So he'd probably shake you a few times just to make sure. And then if you're not, he would try doing rudimentary repairs because he doesn't know that you're.
I mean, yeah,
alive.
I wake up and tell you I'm fine, and I go back to sleep.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if you were like.
I kind of browse and I'm just kind of give you an eye, like a what are you doing, and then just go right back to sleep, if you will, as close to as I can accomplish.
Yeah, Silas kind of puts his hands up and like leaves him alone after that, like oh my apologies kind of thing.
Okay.
Sorry.
Scooper.
No, good. We're good.
Okay. Severon.
Yes.
As soon as you put your head on your pillow, it's like you didn't even fall asleep, and your eyes close and you wake up and it's daytime. About 8 a.m. in the morning, morning birds are kind of chirping out in the canopy. Yeah, you guys can prepare for the day. Prepare your spell slots for today.
Wait, did I still get a long rest?
Yes, you do.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Yeah, that's just how sleep normally is, Colton. I don't know why you try to like describe it. So it's just normal
Yeah,
sleep.
don't worry, Colin. I got it.
Thank you.
Sassy, sassy, sassy.
It was funny.
It's just like, hey, you didn't have a nightmare. That's all.
She is the best of you to talk shit because she's out there. She's in smacking range. I can go whoop her ass for that right now.
Get out here, faggot.
Oh my god.
Oh,
On
shit.
You
live
can't say that
television.
on live.
Oh my
Faggot.
god!
Hard F. All right. Well.
It's a hard.
Say it
F.
again.
Yeah.
Do it, pussy. You won't.
Fag.
Everyone.
Anyways.
And we're getting banned.
And
Wait, we're on Twitch? Yeah, that's a perma ban, actually.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
What if you're one of them? Go ahead.
If you don't mind, I just wanted to point out that upon awaking 013, all the cracks, the splits, the dents, the leaking of the kind of ethereal smoke is gone. They are back in pristine condition from before they got absolutely fucked up. Like their normal look.
Fuck you.
Stupid. All right. Nikali, you got spells you're preparing?
Yep, doing that right now, sir.
Agatir, you notice the vial with an eyeball inside it and a note next to your bedroll in the morning.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I read the note. What did the note say?
It said, "Kiss my taint with love."
It's my taint.
Silas is muted.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it
pretty
said,
accurate.
I think it said, "Not as clever as you thought," with a heart.
Yeah, it's basically what. Yeah.
Close enough. It's the gist.
Okay. I will.
Sorry, I was here. I didn't realize I was muted. My bad.
Okay.
He was just curious what the note said, and you put.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was as Colton said. Yeah.
Okay.
The eye is there in a vial, and it is preserved as well as he manages.
As well as what?
As well as
Fast can manage. It is outside of the pack, but it is in a vial.
Okay. Agatir is going to put the vial in his pack, and he's going to stash away the note and shit, what is it called? I was just reading this. He is going to imbue his sword. He's Hex Warrior, so now it goes off of my charisma modifier instead of strength or dexterity.
Okay.
Oh, and Adrian's gonna walk over to Severon and ask if he can see the tome that he had.
The tome that I've been protecting?
Yes.
And what would the reason be?
Recently, my patron has blessed me with the good graces of comprehension for universal languages. I wish to gain further knowledge from this delectable pack of papers.
I love the way Agatir talks. It's so formal. I'm sorry. So formal.
I do consider you a friend, but I'm not dumb enough to just trust you. How am I supposed to know that this won't just go to waste? How do I know you're not going to just turn on me with this knowledge?
Would you like me to sit in your lap as I read it?
I would prefer not, but you can come in my lantern if you wish. I will be there, and I will be watching.
Sounds like a deal.
Domain expansion.
Where's my lantern bearer?
I'm just sitting over in the. I'm sitting over in the corner, like meditating, picking spells and stuff like that.
Here, take this, Nicole, and I hand him the lantern.
Okay. I'm just holding it like this, like
Oh,
halfway, like
hey.
not notice, like I'm still meditating, but like just like this, like
Don't make that noise again. Agatir and I have some business. If you don't mind carrying this for a little.
He's just mindlessly nodding because he's not paying attention at all.
All right, I will allow Agatir to come into my lantern.
Okay.
And then I will go in after him.
Yes, let me into your abode. The stabbing cabin, if you will.
Like 5 minutes later, when I'm done, I'm like, "Wait, where'd Severon go?"
So, I'm gonna cast Identify on the book first.
Okay.
Does that give me any info or anything on it?
It does. It gives you a mixed message. You instantly learn the name of the book, and the book almost feels alive. And you understand that the book is more or less of a container, but more of a lock and key that opens the way for a being to be tethered to an individual.
Well,
Fuck.
I heard nothing this past minute because I was talking to
That
Alex.
blows
So
because I
sorry.
just hit you with what the grimoire is.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all good. Agatir is really the other one who knows right now anyway. So if you want to,
Okay, that's fine.
If he wants to Agatir explain that to Severon, or upon learning
Okay.
anything else, that's fine.
But yeah, I'd rather tell you instead of playing dumb. So
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say anything quite yet.
Okay.
I am then going to use comprehend languages, and I'm going to open the tome.
Okay. I'm so excited for this. Hang on. To be totally frank, wasn't prepared for this to happen this soon. So hang on.
Oh, curveballs!
Let me break out. No, I'm prepared for this curveball. I just
Are two warlocks about to die in a lamp?
Oh my god! Hey, at least
while he's looking that
when they
up,
die, it doesn't affect us right now.
See, okay, so just so everyone's aware, this is a custom item. This is not like D&D canon.
and while he's looking that up, I just wanted to say that inside my lantern is extremely elegant.
Also, does the
Like,
book
it looks-
unlock? Does it unlock?
He's saying that in case he dies.
It looks better than I present myself.
Just like lounging on a plush
It's quite big as well.
He's saying that in case he dies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of books, a lot of places to sit, and there are some hidden things if you really wanted to look.
Also, is the book able to be opened now? Did I miss something?
What?
I thought the book was sealed shut, right?
Is
I'm
it?
just a little confused.
It
The
is,
book is what?
actually. It is.
It was sealed by
Yeah.
magic. You had to know its name.
Which,
Yeah,
Oh.
which only
I
Severon
know it's-
and I know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Now Agatir would
Severon's
know
there.
that through
Yeah.
identify. That's crazy. God damn, that's
Agatir-
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So Agatir knows he knows roughly what it is. It's hard to comprehend. And he knows the name of the book. And then once he casts the language spell, he understands what he's saying. And Agatir, I'm about to DM you the name.
Ooh.
Agatir is the only one who actually
Ew.
knows the name.
Tim's fucking face right now.
But does he understand how to open the book?
He knows the name of it.
Identify would probably say that.
Right. He kind of gets
Oh.
the same thing. Hang on.
Also, what is the sudden interest?
As a fellow warlock, surely you understand the thirst for power is never ending. I
I
wish-
actually really hate warlocks. It's ironic that I am one of them, but I do, and I know not to trust them. And what is the sudden interest?
So when Severon says that first part he doesn't like warlocks, Agatir's just gonna have like behind the mask, he's just gonna have like a blank stare. Just kind
Oh,
of be like,
Don't worry, I like you. I didn't say I
No,
don't
no,
like you.
like just like a complete just like a straight stare, like, huh.
Weird,
Uh,
huh?
But my interest is always in a pursuit of power. I wish to know all so that I can strengthen both myself and my patron. One day he may be free, and one day he may roam.
May I
my-
insight this to see if he means harm?
Absolutely inside it.
Nice. 18.
Agatir, were you trying to conceal anything?
Oh no,
What does
Do you,
no.
do you mean harm with this knowledge?
yeah, would
Like is this greater power you're talking about? Will it harm someone or something?
It will bring great change and retribution to all that exists. I cannot say more, for I am bound by contract. But at least like from the insight check, like you can at least tell like Agatir isn't saying anything like with double motives. It is like words are words.
words are words.
Yes.
Words
I
are
think the
words.
insight
Correct.
was for if you meant to do harm with it, not if you're lying.
Well, yeah, like that's just what I mean. Like through the insight check, like he can at least tell like there's no like direct intention of causing harm or anything.
So yes or no, it's a no. On the harm.
I would say no.
Vague no? Okay.
Like, you know, obviously if I don't know what it is, I can't like if I'm still learning what the power is, so like I can't really say whether or not there would be harm intended because I don't really know.
This sounds like a yes.
Like,
It sounds like if it's powerful
I'm-
enough to harm others, then yes.
Like I'm saying in the sense of like because you know like my character is oh my gosh, what is it called? Freaking chaotic evil.
You guys smell that TPK coming on the wind?
I mean, it's not that big of a deal. He cannot get the grimoire if I don't want him to have it out of here.
No, I know.
Yeah, chaotic evil. So like potentially it could be harmful, but until I actually know like what the power is, I can't really make plans or schemes of anything that comes from it.
On that
His overarching scheme.
on that
Violent.
note, since we're about to go into some shit, 10-minute break.
Sweet.
Cliffhanger.
I see.
10-minute break.
Yes.
All right, we're
very
back again.
sorry.
We got heavy shit to get to.
All right.
Get to this city, boys.
Well, not quite yet.
We won't get there.
Severon and Agatir are in Severon's Lantern Realm. Currently, Agatir just performed a couple spells. He now understands the language of Infernal and did the Identify spell on the Grimoire.
Well, part of the deal was you were supposed to tell me what it said.
I was?
No, I'm talking to Roderick
Oh, sorry.
or
Um,
Agatir.
Agatir's just gonna like keep reading and flipping through the pages and kind of just put like just
All right.
one moment.
DM you then.
I'll be patient.
Oh, okay. What do I learn from the
I'm texting you a blurb right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just sent
Fucking
to you.
rotund one, dude. You can't make
Yeah,
well,
Agate's
well-
here. You have to be
I
the
don't know her
patient one
name.
now.
I love that
Priceless.
way of
Just
describing her so much. I don't even
priceless.
know who she is,
She's
but
so
that's
dude.
great.
She's a
She
bitch.
yelled at my kid and other kids, and fuck that bitch.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
The rotund one, not the
The-
Asian girl, not your sister.
Rotund one.
Okay. Because I heard there was one more other person there now, and I don't. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen any in the aftercare. Just the Asian girl.
Yeah, there's one person who comes every Friday. Anyway, sorry for
Yeah,
getting
no,
you off guard.
you're good. But now we have the rotund one recorded.
It's just hilarious.
It's good. I think it
It's
nailed
I
it.
think the two favorite
I'm gonna
bad things people have said to me is probably widely gifted and Gorlock the Destroyer. I
Cool.
loved both of those. They were so funny.
I think you're too hard on yourself. I think you look fine.
No. I mean, other people have said.
Oh
not
yeah,
me.
but don't listen to those
But
other people.
when I lost, I hit the 50 or 60 pound. One of my friend that called me Gorlock, he actually said, you've been promoted." He said big and then said the N word instead, and I love that. So he
Ugh.
calls me that now.
I mean, you got your aesthetic kind of coming together now with the piercings and the corn shirt, the tattoo. Come on, you're kind of getting there.
I'm getting there.
You're
Oh my god.
Dude,
I'm
I
a-
love those animals.
I'm
Are so
like a
cute.
Disney princess right now. Hey, don't snap at her like that. No, come back, Mocha. Look what you did.
Yeah, Vader's kind of mean
What
to
you-
Mocha.
No, this is Leia.
Oh yeah, Leia's
Leia
just
snapped at her.
Vader's
I was
like the
like, oh,
older
man.
brother. He just doesn't want
I
anything
could
to do with
have had
Mocha.
both animals. I could have had both animals on me, like a Disney princess just then, and Leia ruined it.
Leia, yeah, she does that sometimes.
she's
You
jealous.
jerk.
About my kind of weight thing. My issue is that I want to be big. I just don't want to be unhealthy big. I wouldn't even mind the build of a fucking sumo wrestler because those guys are healthy as shit. But as long as I'm strong and fit and healthy, I don't really care. But I don't feel healthy yet.
So really, you could care less about what people think.
I mean, I want people to know that I'm strong. But other than that, I don't really mind. Like, I hate when people assume that because I'm fat and haven't worked all of it off yet, that I'm not stronger than them, even though I most likely am. You know? That bothers me.
Actually, on
But not
average,
people find me
bigger people are much stronger than people who are
Mass
average
moves
size.
mass.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
people who are larger, their legs are absolutely massive. Like once they lose that weight, because they're just carrying weight all the time. Those legs, just gaining muscle every single day.
Yeah,
Just
and I don't want
people
people to
don't think
think like
about
I'm
that.
at my peak. I don't want people to think like I'm accepting that I'm overweight and like I'm okay. I want to get healthier. I'm actively trying to, but I
mean,
just don't
yeah.
like the
Everyone
you
fluctuates.
get it.
I'm trying so hard not to go on a tangent.
Yeah, I'm
about this.
sorry. Colton wants
No,
to run
because
it.
I really
We want to
could.
play.
Like, I really could. Tim knows.
Yeah.
Tim knows, especially.
Sorry again, bro.
I don't know if it helps, but I will say, at least I don't know how your lifestyle is, but like about 80 to 85% of being fit is purely on diet.
Yep.
The other,
Oh yeah.
the other like 20% is the actual fitness portion.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
I'm working
but
on that.
I was a fat person who tried all these different like bad diets and they didn't work.
Oh,
And I
Not
I
bad
know that
diet.
now. I
Yeah.
know that now, but like fat, I didn't know that then. And so I really didn't see any progress until I was like, I give up and I'm just gonna start lifting weights and exercising. And
It's
I had
crazy.
to do that for
Yeah.
a few months.
It's crazy how
before I
long that
felt
took to be
motivated.
public knowledge, by the way.
Yeah.
Bad diets don't
Yeah.
work, and that it's literally
Yeah,
just
I was-
moderation
It's
and a
an
healthy
entire
intake of
lifestyle.
all the different things.
Yes. It took.
Things
I don't
can
know how
have
it took so
lowering
long.
carbs and all this kind of stuff, but it has to be within a certain healthy moderation, and just don't consume a
It's
certain
math.
amount of calories past a day.
I don't know how it took so long to figure that out for the public. I don't, like
It's
I don't
not
know,
even
man.
that
That's just
Capitalism.
how it goes. But
Can't sell
Egg
Atkin
gets
bars
here.
if
Right, he's right. Egg gets here. Did you get?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have a question, you can reply.
Oh no. I fully understand.
Okay.
All right. So Agatir's going to turn to Severon, and he's going to look at him holding the tome. Just like, are you ready?
Are you? Sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, well, I've been waiting.
Agatir's going to hand him the tome and tell him there are still missing pieces, but I can tell you this tome is of great power. There is a ritual, one of which will allow a grand creature of infernal nature to roam the earth, blessing he who summons it.
And what does that mean to you?
For me, that means we need to collect these items and get this thing under our control.
Very good. That is all I needed to hear. And I'm going to kick him out of my lantern.
All right.
The lantern's just sitting on my belt, by the way. So I don't know what happens there.
I guess at that point, Agatir just kind of like flies out of the lantern, and
Yeah, you just appear in a space spot next to it.
Yeah.
The lantern in the collie.
Also, to preface, I did not let that grimoire leave the lantern.
yeah, no, that's why I said like I handed it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then I will follow that up by just popping out as well. And I am just going to give you a nice little reassuring smirk.
I do believe that Tim, you would now know the name of the grimoire.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Are you sending that to me? All right.
Agatir would have had to have said it out loud.
Yes, I can see.
Right.
In order to open it.
Oh, I can get both. All right, cool. Let me. Am I able to send
But
it to?
You heard him say it one time, and that's about as much as you know about it.
When
Oh my god, I can't wait to try to pronounce that.
And don't fucking Google it.
I will not.
But my metagaming.
And then I'm just gonna once I pop out of the lantern, I'm just gonna like kind of nudge Nicole on the head like an older brother, and just take the lantern back.
I'm gonna yelp when Agatir comes out. I'm gonna be like, "Where's some?"
Amazing.
The lantern goes.
Silence, Boar Man.
Are we currently traveling? Since I'm assuming that probably took about 30 minutes, an hour.
I mean, no, I don't think anybody would have left with you. They were probably just getting ready.
Okay.
Breaking
I was,
down
gonna say,
camp.
I was under the impression we were still at the camp and chilling,
Oh, there it
getting
is.
ready.
Yeah, I kind of figured this was all happening while we were breaking things down. I figured it'd take a little bit of time, especially since we have essentially civilians with us.
Yeah.
You know, they're not used to quick breaks and goes. You know, they're not adventurers.
For sure, they're taking leaks and rolling up their bedrolls, having breakfast. Which I do believe, initially we had a group cook, like one of you guys. I think it was Severon at first, and then Silas.
Yeah, I originally that was what I was going to do for my character, but I retconned that before we started. It was Silas, I believe. He was the one who like started pulling out the like dried meat and stuff.
Shit.
And
Oh, yeah.
in reality,
Guess
I
who's
can't.
making bullet steak.
What?
Just was that a
Bullet
sneeze?
steak.
You find the belay hide is much too tough for anybody to just bite.
I think I'm the only one who got that
Not
reference.
including
Oh,
me.
right.
I am a lion after
Did
all.
I- Any way to cut it up into little giblets, perhaps? Make it like a soup?
Sure.
Can we
It's just an unchewable mass.
make some burnt ends?
Sure.
Tink.
I love eating coal.
I think he's gonna try.
Tim, I did the same thing.
To this, if possible, because he likes trying new things. If he has to skin it, we're gonna try and make some steak out of it, or at least something good to eat. Experiment a little bit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can put it on some white rice as little flakes.
Is anyone hungry? Considering if anybody ate the good berries last night, they in reality should be pretty alright.
Unless you force fed it to Severon because he was passed out in dirt. I probably
Or
did not eat
accepted
that.
I mean, I still got some. Like, I what? If you scale up good berry, do you get more?
I think it just heals more, right?
Nope, it doesn't do
No
anything.
benefit to
Upcasting does not affect this spell.
So I would have eaten one. I don't know if anyone else did last night.
I did.
But I have like
accepted it.
a pile of them still.
Yeah, no, she definitely accepted it. Scooper did.
Yeah, I'll just.
Hey,
She
what
don't
else?
want to worry about that shit.
All right.
She's so stressed.
Okay. So you guys are you breaking camp?
Yar.
I'll take up the card again.
I'll take up the card again as well.
I think Silas offers to take Severon's load.
Whoa!
You have the fillet, don't you? Though.
Hey, yo.
It's only been like 10
skinned
minutes.
Whoa.
We skinned it and collected like the useful bits and bones and stuff like that. Anything that
I thought you were still dragging it along, like grabbing it by the tail, just walking. Fucking.
Oh, we dragged it along until we hit camp, and then we started skinning it, and collecting it, and everything, taking over. But after in the morning, we are all collected.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll let you take my my place, but first I'd like to talk to 13. So I'm going to walk up to him while he's assembling himself to the cart or whatever. I think it is very important that we talk tonight.
Very well. Does it need to be now or next camp?
Tonight, tomorrow night, whatever's best.
Find me when you are ready.
Enjoy carrying me. And then I'm going to get up on the cart.
Okay. Aw, look at me.
I think Silas is after that point going to go up to 013 and say, why don't I take care of that half instead? I'm sure that you've recovered decently, but would like to not test your servos or gizmos or whatever the replacement for muscle for you is further. As he kind of takes him on the side.
Do what you will.
013. Do you want to see if I can actually carry you so you don't have to walk the entire time?
I am not an invalid.
Okay, I'm sorry. It was just
I
a
am a
question.
warrior
I'm trying to be
wounded
nice.
in battle.
No, dude.
Continue to my duty.
Everyone's trying to carry you, dude.
Macaulay bolts.
Just let everyone carry you. Everyone wants to.
The funniest person here, everybody wants to fucking.
I'm just saying we've all had a chance to sit in the carriage. I don't know if you just didn't want to walk for once. I'm sorry.
I don't know if I really have a choice. I'm not gonna lie. I could try, but no matter what you transform into, I'm pretty sure Colton would say, "Yeah, you break that back."
I mean, an ox has 18 strength, which is a decent carry.
Yeah, I will say, Silas does kind of say, I don't think anyone's questioning your vaunted strength, 013, but when a soldier is wounded, the proper thing is to take care of them until they are in proper health. No? It's not an embarrassment to suffer an injury, especially against a foe as powerful as the one you were facing alone for a good chunk of time.
Good advice. If only it were come from one not so antagonistic to the rest. I will continue to do my duty.
Duty.
Wow.
That's right, Colton. That's right.
The time of man has come to an end.
Hey, I'm the only one who gets that. Okay. Okay, so we're going.
Yeah, I assume so. Unless anybody else needs to do anything at camp, I figured we'd just Silas and I trundling along, dragging the cart with us,
Okay.
being the draft horses.
Cool.
Draft horses are. Yeah. We're the draft horses now.
Yeah,
God.
you are pretty much.
I could
so
really use a cigar. Actually, I'm gonna light one up.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you
didn't
light
mean to
one
laugh.
up. Makes sense. It's a nice, cool morning. The breeze kind of ripples through some mist as you guys
Beautiful.
make your way out of the forested canopy back onto the road. Let me get those survival rolls from.
Yes, sire. Oh,
sorry.
fuck, it's off the desk. I really need a
The
bigger
earth
desk.
cracks in half, and you get all sucked into the infernal plane of hell.
Hunter, have you thought about, because Colton has one, the
Dice
the wormwood
box.
boxes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool.
I was thinking about it. It's more or less just like I just don't have a ton of space on my desk because monitors and keyboard.
Oh, dude,
blah.
I'm doing the same thing. I have to push my monitor all the way to the back, my keyboard all the way to the back, just so I can have enough room to.
My keyboard, so I have two monitors. My keyboard's against the left monitor, and I still have like this big of space to roll.
On the ground, get one of those old Beyblade fucking arenas.
Dude, just launch it. I got a 22, by the way. Sorry, Colton.
Fucking out.
You're good.
I wish I wasn't allergic to pets.
What were those, Tim?
Oh, they're cigar cases.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was going to pull one out, but I guess I'm out.
Oh, you meant like actually. Holy shit.
No. I don't smoke inside. I was trying to get in character.
Yeah, I like it.
No, I'm not gonna lie though. When he did say,
Oh.
"I think it's a good time for a cigar," I was like, "All right, go off." Yeah.
Dude, no hate.
And then I was like, "Oh
there's
wait,
no way.
yeah,
There's no way I'm doing it inside.
Hell, yeah,
No
there
hate
you
if you
go.
do it.
Think of the turtles,
Smoke
Tim.
cigars inside.
No,
Think
dude,
of the turtles.
it's way too standing. Yeah, think of my turtle, dude.
Is it just one or two? Multiple, many.
Just one.
Per time.
It's actually extremely bad to put two in a tank, unless it's a musk turtle.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because eventually they will try to either mate and then eat each other, or just straight up eat each other.
I do like how it always ends up though with, at some point, eating each other.
Yeah, like it's kind of sad to be honest.
It's like a flow chart.
Fuck, and
Also-
then they kill each other.
Also, that's a 50 gallon. If I had two, it had to be at least like 110 gallon. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, good on you for doing your research and shit, though. I remember back in the day, like, nobody fucking looked that shit up. It just cram as many fish and turtle into a fucking 25-gallon tank as you could and went, I don't understand why everything's dying!
I mean,
Yeah,
That's when they got me
my
a
friend
turtle.
just did that.
No, it's a good thing.
hey, maybe one day I'll be a vet.
Doubt.
One day.
Actually, that'd be cool.
It
You can
would
take
be.
a look at my cat. He keeps getting fucking...
I just fucking hate school.
Oh, think about it.
You
I
all
want to go
died.
back to school.
Hunter rolled a 22 on his survival.
I know,
Collie.
and you guys all died.
I got a 9.
You definitely died.
All right, we're all dead.
And the
Completely
campaign
and totally unrelated pterodactyl comes down and kills us.
Yeah, it's a brisk walk. You begin to approach after a couple hours the bridge. The bridge that goes over the Steel River. Anything you want to do, or you're just gonna walk right over it?
I mean, honestly, we're probably all looking for an ambush considering the last bridge, so other than that,
I'll roll perception.
Go for it.
I'll do the same.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
moves out.
what's below
Correct.
this bridge and how far
Yeah,
does it
it-
fall?
If you allow me, I'll do the same as well.
This is a larger river than the other two bridges.
these.
Slash.
I rolled an 8. So
Hey, same.
I rolled a nat 1.
It's more of a
we ain't seeing shit today.
it's more of a cliffy edge with a probably 60-foot bridge to another cliffy edge.
Is this one kind of like grander than the last one? Like a little bit more?
It's bigger, deeper, steeper. You would fall off. There's no bank or kind of meandering incline. It's a kind of harsh, jagged, rocky, mossy collapse into a thick river that's been cutting through the ground here.
Is it a much higher drop?
Yeah, it's probably like a 50-foot drop.
Damn.
It's in the water. GM, are we all rolling perception?
If you'd like, yeah, I mean, I give a couple people. Scooper doesn't seem to see anything wrong or any kind of ambush.
No. She's just humming and skipping, basically. Galloping.
think it's just
Yippee!
hanging
Gallop!
out the cart.
DM, to make sure I remember this correctly, saying that name you said to me doesn't summon the beast, right? It just opens the book. Yes, to it
Yes.
just opens the book.
It just opens the book.
Okay, good.
I got an 18 perception.
Yeah, you hear the rushing of the river below, kind of echoing between the larger stone walls ish. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
We good to cross?
Cross it normally, I guess. Just keep our heads on a swivel.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. The thick wooden boards kind of echo, or sorry, creak under everybody's weight, especially 013s as you guys pull the cart across. All right, you get to the other side. No issue.
Perfect.
Yippee!
How long estimated? I know you said it already took us a couple hours just to get to that point. How long estimated before we about roughly make it to Aquin City? From our general knowledge of the area and using maps.
Probably another. Yeah, probably another 12 hours total.
Okay.
Wow, we're close.
Who do we have to fight before then?
And it's just dawn basically, right? The sun just came up.
Yeah, at this point it's probably 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I guess we're gonna keep trekking.
Sounds good.
Looks like we got one more night.
It does look.
Yeah,
I'm sure we can travel. I'm sure if we pick up the pace, we can get there before it quite hits the witching hour.
good call. And I'm gonna try to push the cart again. Hold on. I rolled a 14. So it's 15 minus 1. That minus 1 strength.
Yeah, you can't really tell if you're helping or not.
Okay. She does do it though.
You're giving it a shot.
Yep.
You are applying pressure to it.
Picking up the pace, yes.
Alright, you guys.
I mean, if it's 10, 11 o'clock, another 12 hours of travel is going to put us well into the night.
Yeah. Unless
Personally,
we
the
get there
less
faster.
time we have to face the witching hour, the better for me.
I think it would be best if we took 2 days to do this, and I look at 13. I think we should stop before we go.
I tend to
Why is
agree.
it-
Cities are jumpier at nights anyways. The guardsmen are less accepting of newcomers in the late or early hours. It's
And we
best
don't
to
want
approach mid-morning.
we don't want any more suspicion on Ivory. Maybe it's best we go
Who was-
in the morning.
Good call.
Ivory,
Who was
because
that might? Oh,
she's
sorry.
wanted at that city.
Yeah.
Uh,
Silas was saying-
Another strike.
Scooper, yeah.
That is not
Silas.
her name.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, well,
It's
her
fine.
alias is Ivory.
She has an alias?
Wait,
Yes. Yes,
I
you're
wasn't
on
there
for
for
me.
any of that, remember?
Oh,
When she
really?
came out?
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
I was
I
outside of the
remember.
tavern.
Okay, I thought you
I
like
remember.
in person didn't know. Okay,
No.
okay.
No, I remember your character didn't know because you were outside of the tavern when she was doing all that. No, she's like, oh yes, 013. Don't call me Iris, just Scooper there. Call me Ivory.
Yeah, you lost your
Unwanted
robot
there.
voice. I was like, is this in person?
No, my bad.
No, I mess it up all the time too.
True as your comment may be, we have been accosted every night, have we not? Or nearly every night? At least once a day. And more we travel through here, I'm beginning to feel like the nights are especially haunted by evil creatures that dwell there that aren't just me. So, felt it should be
Listen.
noted to advise it.
To be fair, most of the attacks have been in midday and broad daylight by known wild animals or bandits. Every night has been calm and quiet, except for our singular trek, actively tracking a necromancer who knew we were coming for him, in an area deeply affected by magic.
Not forget about
Alright,
little cavalcades with the goblins at night, or
In an area well
or
known for the goblins who we were actively tracking.
maybe it's just my paranoia, but
I
if
do
we could
not
get there
dismiss it
before the witching
easily.
hour.
I do not dismiss it easily, but the time to travel is too great for us to push through. We will be exhausted, not fit for combat, and it'll put the guardsmen on edge seeing a caravan already not pulled by any kind of beast of burden, but by two strange creatures to an area, approaching in the dead of night. That is not the suspicion we want upon us.
I prefer to think of me and you and 013 as exotic wildlife, but it seems I am outvoted, and very well.
I have to admit, your paranoia is probably what made you 500 something years old. But I will explain tonight why I would like to stop.
You don't need to explain to me. There are good reasons to stop. Merely that I've been on this island for a little while, and I dislike the evenings. Something other than me lurks on my proud night.
As I said, your concerns are not dismissed.
I promise to
But
protect
I
you,
am
Tyler.
outvoted, and I do respect what?
I will protect you with all my might, Sally. I promise.
Smiley? Who's got a pet name now? Aw.
This is the first time Silas has ever looked like, instead of arrogant or accepting or serious, he just looks dumbfounded. He's legitimately at a loss.
Oh yeah, it was definitely to kind of poke you a little bit. I hope you get that.
Yeah, Silas looks down, looks up, looks
It
down.
was kind-hearted though.
We give a shrug. Pet names must be new for.
Hey, I mean, I'm Fireboy, right?
I never really knew people called you Fire. This must
No,
be some newfangled adventure.
You've called me Fireboy before.
Did I call you Fire? That was just
Yeah.
I didn't like you calling you names.
Yeah, and I'm calling you Sally. Come on, dude.
I
My
guess it
Sally.
just feels different. Most people just call me Monster or.
My Whittle
I'm
Sally.
just gonna keep moving this caravan. We have our vote. We're resting one day and then we're coming in the morning. I accept that's understandable. I'm just gonna keep pushing this and
If it makes you feel better, if you sense that things are not going well, we will pick up the pace.
you may be right that it is nothing. I'll let you know if I feel anything specially particular, but I'm not going to run us ragged if I'm not certain, or at least quite suspicious.
Good. That is all we can ask. Yeah, I guess we'll move at a standard pace for right now, unless something kind of crops up and bugs Silas or anything like that. But we'll keep going the pace we've been at, which is pretty steady but civilian.
I rolled strength again, by the way, and it was nat 20, but it's -1, so it's 19. But she's pushing it.
So Scuba really knows that she's contributing to the forward momentum at great expense of her energy output, but you are helping. You are making it easier to go forward.
Hell yeah!
Less
It
drag.
hurts.
Nice.
It hurts a lot. And
I could
you're leaving deep.
Am I rolling
gouges
for?
with your
Am I rolling
feet.
for damage or something?
No, no, it's okay. Not yet.
I
I
could
think
fire
so.
all-
Not
fire
yet.
all
Behind
of
us.
us right
Love
now.
that. Not yet.
Do it.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh,
Oh,
Hunter,
boy.
do you feel this card? It's a little lighter now, is it not? Have we lost anyone? Anyone fallen off the card?
Oh,
Feels like it's practically moving itself.
Saraster kind of like, is it anyone gone back there?
That's right. Nobody. If nobody's back there, they can't see her. She's shorter than the fucking
yeah.
car.
5 foot.
Shit, my
She's 5
child.
foot. She's a 5 foot fucking bird crouched down pushing a cart. Like,
Yeah,
there's.
thankfully the
Yeah,
cart
shut
is
the
5
cart.
pounds lighter now.
Oh my god.
Might need to do a head count before we get too far, but seems like I was a little confused.
But yeah, anything.
Maybe we'll get-
No, and just for brevity, you just want to go?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Just push us
Yeah.
along unless we either need to perceive something or our survival rolls absolutely fucking decimate us and we end up in a volcano.
That would be 1 feet. That's like a nat 1 double time.
Hmm.
Give me-
Anybody else notice it's getting hot?
I don't get hot.
You guys are traveling a little bit past noon. I want another survival roll, and then we'll see what happens.
Getting.
Who's doing the survival?
Here's the survival rolls.
I thought
Holy
I thought
shit.
I thought you were
Okay.
working on it. I'm sitting here like waiting.
sorry, 20 for me.
I was gonna say, I
really
was gonna say,
prepared
I rolled and then nobody said anything, so I was like, wait, did I misinterpret what was said?
I think I kind of did the exact same thing. I was like, wait, hold
Don't
up,
all
what's
speak
going
at
on?
once. All right.
That silence was like deafening.
It really.
And then I saw Colton go like, I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, me.
I gotta piss. I'll be back.
Ugh.
This fucking guy.
Oh, this is a much more comfortable couch than the other one.
Yeah, I swear to God, I heard Colton say rolls for survival,
Yeah.
and then I did, and then nobody spoke up, and I was like, wait, was I
Yeah,
not
it was
supposed to-
it was dead silent.
Yeah,
for like 30
same. And I
seconds.
was
I'm just like looking
oh.
around. I'm like, hello?
I know. I was gonna say something. I was like, no. I mean,
I enjoy
heard him,
this.
right? Like,
Just
damn,
let the
I'll handle
silence
this.
kill him. Yeah.
By the way,
Hunter over here
as
just.
the D,
Lions.
No, because like I heard him say survival roll. Like I rolled it. I was waiting for like to hear anybody else roll, and no one did. I'm like, I might have just fucked up there.
Okay, Hunter, I'm really worried about your father being a boar. Like, that worries me.
It's not an actual boar. It's shifter.
Mm-mm. No, it's not.
My mom's a
I
panther, bro.
Panther.
Is that what they call them out
Bro,
in
this
this
is
area?
this
Not
is fucked
cougars,
up.
but
This
panthers.
is like
Nice.
this is like when Baldur's Gate 3 was coming out and everyone got that you could fuck a bear. Like,
Bro, what
Oh,
is Baldur's
What's
Gate
that
3
one?
about? Oh my
What's that
god.
one Shadow Panther that
Displacer beast.
it's about
Space.
fucking
Oh,
bears.
Displacer Beast that
Roxy.
had sex
That's
with
all
who?
it's about.
Oh yeah, Yerger. He's fucking
Yes.
drugging and like
Yeah.
fucking his pet.
So that's how Nikali was born.
Like here, look. I'll share my
Bro,
screen.
what?
real
It's
quick.
not. There's no way he's fucking his pet.
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of different ones. Like one, like my dad's a boar. There's a crocodile one. There's tiger, and then I have a puma one. Then down here is fucking panther.
Oh, that's cool.
I do want to say
See?
just before. Now the DM is you know. Oh, you are back. Never mind.
I'd be back. But you can say your thing.
Oh.
I did want to say Silas does kind of look to 013 and say, does he ever call you like 13y or something? Is it just like
Really put off by this.
very pointedly ignoring you, but in a like a please don't rope me into this. I don't want a nickname. Like,
Silas is more acting out of
nope,
confusion.
keep me out of this. Do not bring me into this right now.
I mean, wait a second. I call you the box.
Yeah, I mean, everybody called me a lot of shit when they first met me.
That's true. Nothing beats Siley.
I think up until
I
only a
didn't-
couple sessions ago, I just now started using people's names. So, I mean, like...
No, Silas is just Silas still thinking about like why, what happened, what is going on. The first time he's been confused about the party.
What about Sevron calling him a friend?
I don't call him a friend.
That's
I
just-
call him Siley.
Whatever. Siley. Oh yeah, the nickname. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what's got him fucking like bewildered.
Siley already knows we're friends.
I
Two
did
peas
not
in a
know this,
pod.
but I still do.
Best friends.
I think Silas is like, am I being gaslit into being friends with this
This
guy? Does
campaign
he
doesn't
trying to
end
gas-
with Silas and Sevron with BFF fucking matching like little bead bracelets.
Yeah, let's
I'm
get
quite
tattoos.
I'm gonna riot.
I'll get like a heart with Siley on it.
This ends
Set
with
him
off.
Silas
Here's a
and
picture.
Sevron making out like in incredibly raunchy ways while they're
Super
fighting.
draws pictures of them together.
So, which I think Nicole, you rolled a 20, right?
Yep.
Sean, what'd
Yeah.
you
So
roll?
you.
I was gonna say I rolled a 12.
You pass like a small like a courier almost, who just kind of got some supplies and on a horse, a smaller carriage than yours, just kind of traveling past. But otherwise, you get within a few miles of the next bridge, probably around early afternoon. If you would like to camp, this may be the best time. Otherwise, you're going to travel into the night.
Well, if everyone's still of the opinion, I have not noticed anything amiss in particular.
Can we get closer to the bridge before we camp, as opposed to being a couple miles out? Is there any way we
Yeah,
could,
if you would
like,
like to.
without like getting really into the late evening?
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you
There might be more traffic at the bridge.
Yeah, be specific with what you're asking about this bridge, please.
So the one right outside Aquin City, where you said we're a couple miles just east of it. I was wondering if we could get up towards where that crossroads is between Rouge, Noria, and Aquin City, and kind of just get off to the side and make camp closer to the cluster of trees to the northeast.
So that's Roke, by the way. And,
Oh, sorry, Roke.
And yes, you can. So you basically you want to be like next to it, is what you're saying, like within, just like
Within walking distance, but that way we're in a highly traveled area. People like, there's not going to be. It's going to be a relatively safer area.
Sure.
Just right off to the side of that crossroads where people are going back and forth, and just make camp for the night. Obviously
Okay.
traffic will be lighter during that time, but still.
Yeah. Give me one survival roll for the rest of the travel to get to the bridge. And this will bring you into early dusk.
Yeah, Nepali, you're our man. Oh fuck.
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
That could have been bad. It was a 7. I thought it was a 1.
Sean.
Yes. Hold on. Sorry.
It's okay.
I got a 16.
Fuck yeah.
All right. You guys make it. As you approach the crossroads, you see that the makeup of the roads leading north and continuing west are, the same kind of main road size. Although, of note, the road leading north is a lot more overgrown. Looks like it's a lot less used. And you will see as you approach a couple figures that are standing kind of expectantly as you approach, with they're on the road with their backs facing the overgrown road leading north. Severon, they strike you because they are also fire Jasani.
I think Silas.
Here we go.
Can I inherently tell what rank they are?
You don't recognize these two. You've seen one other you have in your memory for sure that you would recognize. It is not one of these. As you approach, unless you do anything else, but as you approach,
Silas hails them, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, how far away are we?
I'm describing an approach to these individuals since we're being brought to the bridge.
Okay.
I mean, you can continue to walk up to them, or you can wait for them to react. Up to you. But I figured I'm describing you guys pulling up with the cart in hand to the crossroads.
Oh. Yes. By hail, I just mean like a hoe there, so don't catch them off guard or anything.
Yeah, they've seen you kind of, traveling along the way.
Makes sense.
You guys hold up. I'm going to go talk to my friends.
So yeah. How far away would you say? Maybe like 40 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured. Oh, okay. Yeah. Wherever he told us to stop, that's where we're stopping.
Okay, so you guys stop about 40 feet away. You see Severon break off the cart. He is walking toward what looks to be a sort of slender, muscular, like dark, blood red skinned individual with their black hair pulled back into braids down their back. They have these kind of black satin cloth wrappings around their forearms, and in general just kind of cloaked in these black robes.
It sounds sexy as hell. What the fuck?
The other one is clad in this heavy kind of half plate black onyx armor, and they have like skin that's more the texture and color of coal, with a multitude of branching cracks that kind of emanate a kind of orange glow as Severon approaches.
Well, I see Marake has gifted you both very well. I'm afraid I don't really know who you are. What are your names?
So the smaller of the two in the black wrappings, she speaks up. She looks at you and says, "Well, we've collected our souls.
Oh, thank you.
We've slaughtered by the dozens, and that is why we have Marake's blessing. And we've been curious about your progress, brother."
You don't have to worry. I've been doing well myself. Nyx actually recently came to me and told me what's what. So you really don't have to worry.
Is Nyx your handler?
In ways. Do you just do whatever you're told?
I do as Marake wishes, and I bathe in power.
Understood. Also, you will not harm any of these. They are mine. They are my souls.
She, this is a fierce-looking individual. She kind of glares over at all of you, in like almost in anticipation, drags her eyes back to Severon and asks, "So these are souls you claim?
I'm fattening up like pigs. Just for me.
Roll deception.
He's being
Oh,
truthful. The fuck you mean?
What is better than a soul that has lived a great life? There has to be value in that.
I take value in
19. God, finally a good roll.
So she nods, says, "Okay, brother. Stay true to Marake."
Always. And
See.
what are you doing here?
We've been curious about your whereabouts, your actions.
Did Marika himself send you?
No, this is a personal interest.
I thought you did what you're told.
We do as we're told, yes, but Marake grants us various freedoms so long as his ranks are sated.
And I appreciate it, but please leave me alone.
See you around, brother.
I will see you again.
She's gonna turn heel and walk up the path, and the armor-clad one stays for a second before turning away and walking.
I'm gonna walk back, and I just met my brother. I already hate him.
Chevron.
Oh,
I
so you're
just,
not a Kyzer family.
I just imagine Scoopers and on the back, like pushing, and she's like, "Oh, thank God, we're stopping. I'm so exhausted." And she sees the two Genasi, and she's just like, "Oh my God, oh my God, please, I don't want to fight these guys."
Yeah, notably Silas. Like they come back to see that Silas was holding his crossbow. Even though they told him to wait here, he like swapped from the sword to his crossbow just in case a battle broke out. Not like pointed, but just casually at his hip. But when Chevron comes back, we put her stuff away, and we say, Chevron, we've seen quite a lot of your, shall we say, master's little interferences, but know quite little about what we're dealing with. If you're going to be chained and to this at the hip to this creature, whatever it is, do you not think it's fair to let us in on what the stakes are?
As long as you trust me, you will keep seeing more because you will be alive. And that is all I'm telling you.
I certainly don't trust you, nor do I think I need you to be alive.
And yet you are still here and you are still alive. I promise you, you are fine.
Perhaps it is best
Silas!
if we don't grill Severon
Look,
on family matters.
I will note that when he says, "I promise you, you'll be fine," Silas's gaze softens a little bit. As he kind of looks to 013 and says, "Let me be clear. I can tolerate coworkers and their internal affairs." And he sort of looks back to Severon. That this doesn't seem to be an ideal situation for either of us. It doesn't seem like you're exactly having fun with these people.
No, trust me, they would want nothing more than to just kill you. And as my point, that is why you are still here, because you trust me.
I don't trust you, but
Well then, maybe you won't be here.
I don't. He says, but I don't exactly blame your fear of these people. Perhaps you wish to be rid of them in a way that doesn't involve so much acquiescing to them.
What? Am I stupid? What does that word mean?
Like you
So acquiesce means relent or submit. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, am I the only one who doesn't know what that
Oh, you're
fucking word
alright.
means?
It's okay to not know a
There's
word.
a lot of words.
What the fuck does that word mean?
It's better to ask a question because other people wouldn't know it either.
Okay.
Because some other people are too scared to ask.
I was like, what the fuck's that word?
And notably, I will say Silas's tone has shifted. Once he said, like, I promise you you'll be fine, even though it doesn't seem to be of, like, his importance, his tone has shifted from interrogation to a little more helpful. Just thought I'd mention that.
Unfortunately, this is the hand I was dealt, and I will be tiptoeing around this until I solve the problem.
Speaking of tiptoeing,
Yes.
looks ahead at the road. Oh, I'm not excited for this.
But I promise you, if they found out that I am protecting you, we're all dead.
Have a little more faith in our abilities. Many things have told all of us that we'd all be dead. And so far,
Okay.
they've all failed.
I want to add, Severon would know that the two individuals that he just spoke to were very powerful. And I'll
Okay.
say that.
Perhaps it is time to put family matters to rest. There are a few of us here that do not have good history with progeny. If I am correct, Silas has his family. Your father in particular.
I am not trying to interrogate Severon today.
Then perhaps it is best we lay it to rest for another time. And 013's tone is a little defensive. Like, all this suspicion cast at Severon for family stuff has got him a little... it got him a little defensive.
Silas puts his arms up in a kind of a like social submission, kind of. This is very well. I wish to share my sympathies with your hand. Not like I asked to be this either.
And yet we will be judged forever.
May not always be the case for either of us.
It's never stopped for me.
Nor I, but I have a little hope. He says with a kind of wry smile.
And that is why I like you, Siley. You are much like me.
Ooh, I'm going to need that nickname.
You know,
Oh,
I get judged too.
Grown.
I don't care what any of you say. I'm not going to stop.
Yes, the Kenkus. I imagine it's not easy being one. Actually, I learned about them first and their knack for criminal support.
I mean, we're a group of misfits, let's be honest. There's
Yeah,
nothing normal about anyone.
100%.
Yeah, we're all kind of weird and fucked up.
Hell yeah.
So, just for, I guess, brevity's sake, just in the sense of setting up camp, while this conversation is happening, I assume we were setting up camp off to the side, just so we can get that over and done with, unless there's something particular about it.
Yeah, make camp. If you want to skip through it, that's fine. Get to the rest portion. Yes? No?
Was there some correlation between that dream and what just happened?
I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
That means yes.
I don't know me.
I will say
Nothing.
Oh, sorry. I will say Silas does actually go and speak to Severon again after that, like after people settle a bit in camp. It's not really more interrogation. Actually, it's probably the first time where he doesn't have his like whole hunting kit. Actually, just has his daggers and small clothes. By small clothes, I mean under armor clothes, like a shirt and pants, not
Yes.
underwear.
I feel like I'm like at a Baldur's Gate 3 camp right now.
Shut the fuck up. I was just thinking about that.
Just the story.
Yeah,
walks
yeah,
up.
Yeah, Sarah walks up, just
Don't-
fucking boxers
Don't worry, I
on.
romance him every campaign. I don't care.
Hell yeah.
Started so
coming
hard.
on. Does Sarah ever reject you? Because he sure does me.
I know what to say.
But I see. Silas does kind of go up to him and say, I'm a little curious about something you said earlier. Conversation.
Yes.
You mentioned you were trying to protect me, or us.
Very much so, and I've done it 3 times now.
I suppose I'd comment on the fact that it's cute that you think I need such protection, given I've survived many powerful creatures quite a long time. However, I'm more surprised at the very notion that you wish to be else.
I don't doubt your power, but I don't know the power that my deity holds. So I can't really compare.
The unknown is a
And
dangerous factor.
I'm leaning on it being worse than good. As long as he thinks that I am harvesting you, you will be safe.
So you're a prisoner to this creature, in a way.
And I roll up my sleeve, and you see just black ink of chains just wrapping around my arm, like kind of constricting me like a snake.
He flares his eyebrows up the tiniest bit and looks up at him. You should have told me.
Well, every single time you've only made fun of me, so I've kept my distance.
There. So I never explained to you why I focus on what I saw. I happen to believe in fair play. If someone's a killer not forced into that situation, like Sorsha, they aren't on the same level as myself. They aren't killers who stab and murder for the fun. So I would prefer to leave them out of the sport. It's like involving an amateur in a world premiere. It's just unprofessional.
I completely agree.
And you, being what is in essence a civilian, shackled and chained, complicates the matter.
I wouldn't say I
you
was a
told me.
civilian. I would not say I was a civilian. That is all unknown to me. I'm led to believe I was somewhat of import based on things that are natural.
Well, as of right now, with no such memories, I'll keep in mind that as far as we're aware, you did not choose them, which separates
Never.
you from some others I know.
Speaking of which, who just left?
Nope. Bye, Skipper.
Oh, it was Rox.
Yeah.
She'll be back, I assume.
Okay.
There she is.
Speaking of which, I did want to talk to you. And 13. Fortunately, I can only bring one of you. But, granted, this friendship just started.
If you desire to share something with 0113, with 013, and I'll just have to settle for another day.
Egatir is a
I
problem.
trust him. Silence says with a kind of easily understood. Yes, I did gather that much though.
No. I don't think he cares about what the party's goals are at all. He strikes me as someone who only cares about power, and he has told me recent knowledge that is alarming.
And hearing that he's a power-hungry sycophant, that's news to you?
I don't
trying to make sure.
usually judge books by their cover.
That's fair, but
Unlike
the book.
you, I would say.
Well, to be fair, you did brag about wanting to murder whoever you wished, and then accosted an innkeeper. So did judge a bit based on action.
And
But
I have an image to uphold, don't I?
that's fair, but it didn't exactly help the innkeeper much.
Oh,
I do understand your position, though.
Anywho, that is all I will tell you for now. But we will talk again.
Right. Well, I suppose I'll continue staring at him with a squint. As you, I will also, but I'll keep in mind that, well, you don't seem so willing with present company.
Oh, don't worry. I've seen you stare at me all the time. And then I'm
I think you're getting. I think
no.
you're getting mixed messages.
No, I'm walking away.
Silas is deeply uncomfortable leaving the conversation. Oh, I know you've been staring at me. With that, he's uncomfortable, but he does leave.
Love
Like,
that
I
so
don't
much.
hate that. He hates it. He's like, I'm in so much pain.
Where's 13? Do I see 13?
Where's all 1-3's cute butt?
I mean, I'm not hiding. I'm just setting up camp.
You
It's
can't
kind of hard
really,
to miss
you
me.
can't really hide anyway.
I was gonna say there's a tree about yay big, and then 013's shoulders are behind it as they're trying to hide. No, I'm just setting up camp.
Okay. Also, sorry for taking so much time. I feel like this is important.
Oh, dude, fucking
Absolutely, you're good.
I love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
you too.
I'm gonna go approach 13.
Gonna stop whatever it was I was doing and look at him, and then go right back to what I was doing.
Well, you ready?
If that is what you desire.
I will allow you. And then I zoop into my lantern. I allow you.
I think.
Oh, is that
I think
okay? Is that
Silas-
just like
I'm
a
assuming he just zoops in with you. Like, yeah, I feel like you control that.
Oh, do I control?
I feel like you.
That sounds very overpowered.
What do you mean?
If it's willing, you control it. You control
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm saying like you can allow him in.
Okay.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Maybe you gotta touch it. We didn't discuss that.
In all
but,
fairness, it's not like 013 would really know what to do with that
Yeah.
information. Like just saying I allow you and then
I forgot
disappearing,
I forgot I
just
didn't.
sitting there like
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah. So you guys are in the lantern.
Yeah. in the
for
lantern.
sure. No, for sure.
That's fair though. Look around.
Yeah, 013 is just looking at everything.
So yesterday I brought in Egatir, and he told me that he could decipher this book, and he did. He did a very good job, but he did it for all the wrong reasons. He gave me the name, and I have yet to say it. And I thought you would be. I wanted you to be here for it. The name will unlock the book.
Understood.
I'm so scared.
Proceed.
Oh God, do I really have to say this, Colton?
I mean, Severon has to say it out loud if he wants to open the book, and then I'll describe it because we kind of skipped over that when Negative was looking at it.
Liber carcere ignis avis.
So the grimoire, wherever it was in the room, in your hands or on the counter, the cover kind of all the runes erupt in flame, and it flips open to a to a scrawling description in Infernal.
May I?
Of course.
I'm gonna step towards which I assume is just on some kind of table, not touching it. Just gonna lean over and I want to try and read what's on the inside.
Egatir also said that there's fragments to this book, and once those are put together, it will summon some infernal beast. And the person who puts those together will be the master of that beast. And Egatir wants to use that beast for his power.
This is most troubling news indeed. Especially since I am sworn to kill things like this. Let's see what this is about.
I'm sorry, Egatir.
Oh, no. I didn't want to interrupt, but I keep wanting to say, like, my motives are beyond your mortal comprehension.
Oh my god.
Agreed.
Like a flashpoint, or like reverse flash before you.
Yeah, like that fucking joke.
jerked off. Yeah.
It was me, Barry. I jerked you off in third grade and made you.
Made it seem like you nutted at a woman's
Shut
touch.
up.
Yeah.
What?
Shut up.
You haven't seen that
Please
meme?
don't. No, move on,
No.
move on, move on.
That's an after thing, but I'll send that to you.
I need it now.
Christ.
Yeah. Can I, with that information that was given to me by Severon, can I try and glean some kind of understanding from the book? I know.
Okay,
we'll
we'll
infernal
try.
in nature, right?
We'll try. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Okay,
And it's
so
infernal. I would say you have advantage.
okay, cool. I was you know me too well. Oh god damn! No, thank God I have advantage. What was the? I'm sorry. What was the? Was it? Did you say investigation or?
Investigation.
Okay, beautiful. So that is a 22.
Ooh,
Ooh, very nice.
Ooh, yummy.
that is
I
so
rolled a-
good. That is
I
so
rolled-
good.
Because I rolled a 5 first.
Dude, that check was so important. Nice, good job.
Hell yeah.
All right.
This is my bag, baby.
I gotta text you. So hang on.
Okay, for sure. Nah, this is my bag, baby. This is my whole thing. Going
Dude.
after fey fiends and undead.
Fucking
Hell
great
yeah.
game.
Fucking awesome. I saw that
So-
5. I was like, fuck. And Colton got to it before I even got it out. I'm like, is this? He's like, yes, it's advantage. Yes.
You also have inspiration as well, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, I still have. What did we start with? 2?
Yeah, I mean, I
Two.
still have
Yeah,
my
I have
two.
both.
Yeah,
I think I spent one.
you did.
Yeah. I'm so tired right now.
Me too.
I miss
I
my
feel like I'm getting
bed.
sick.
I just miss my bed. I didn't think I'd miss a mattress on the ground so much.
Oh, dude. There's nothing better than getting back in your own bed after, like, being on a trip.
Yeah.
Try doing it for
This-
a month and a half, traveling around and being on, like, pull-out couches and shit.
Even vacationing on a better bed, coming back to your bed,
Yeah.
just feels so good.
You'll stay at, like, a nice hotel or somebody's got, like, a really nice bed at their place, and you're like, this is the most comfortable thing I've slept on. Anyways, my back hurts for whatever reason because there's not a lump right in the fucking middle.
Literally.
I know, right?
It's on the indent where I've been laying my ass all day.
I miss my 7-string guitar and I miss Chris. Ugh,
Your bed has to have a certain kind of stink.
I'm sure it does. It smells like monster and sweat, probably.
Nice.
Well, you know what they say. Home
I'm
is where
just
the
being
water doesn't
honest.
taste
That's
good.
probably what it smells like.
Patrick, where's your posters?
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit, yeah.
I packed them up in boxes already.
Right. So when are you? So when are you moving? I thought you. I guess I'm confused on the time. Oh, here we go.
See,
My,
if we played in person, this would be one of those whisper in the ear moments.
No, for sure. Okay, and that's all I'm able to glean.
Yes, without being able to read Infernal, you're able to deduce this with your, association with
Okay,
the
so
Infernal and what you can glean off the diagrams,
cool.
etc.
So I have a question.
Is it a DMable question or?
Well, can I roll a history check to figure out
Yes.
that? Yes, I can.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Is that also advantage, or is that outside of my realm of expertise?
This is outside of your realm of expertise.
Got it.
BS.
Oop, that's off the table. That would be 14 total.
Hey, you can inspiration it.
No, I'm gonna keep that. That was a fairly decent roll.
Okay, I'll text you the answer.
Okay.
While he's typing, to answer your question,
Yes.
Riley, my flight is on my birthday, so September 30th, I'll be flying back home.
Okay, so okay, wow, that's coming up here.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're done with the Marines, or is this like you're getting back stationed in Florida, or how does that work?
Unfortunately, no, I'm not finished with the cult of weaponized autistic monkeys, but yeah, no, I go back to my what we call like a home unit. So
Okay.
essentially like I was it was a conditional release, meaning like my home unit essentially whored me out to a different unit. So they released me from their command on the condition that I fell underneath this command here, and now this command is broke, so they don't have the money to pay for me. So then now they're sending me back. Pretty much, they used me, and now they're sending me home.
Gotta love it. So does that mean are you still active then, or are you going back to your more regular reserve routine in Florida?
Yeah, I'm going back to my reserve routine, but thankfully I don't have to go back for the first it's either 60 or 90 days when I go back. I don't actually have to attend any drills, and then after that I'm going to give it like 2 or 3 months, and if they're still trying to do a lot of the nonsense and bullshit that they do, then I'm just going to hand them my checkout sheet and just drop to the IRR. It's like you have the active duty reserves, and then inactive reserves, which is that's the one where essentially like for X amount of years they can just call you and bring you back on duty, but that's only if like World War V happens, which at that point I'll just
Yeah.
Wait, are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
That was make believe, guys.
In
We're playing D&D. Yeah.
No, I was going to make a statement, but
Okay.
So Roderick, are you
All right.
26 or 27?
I think
you'll
27.
be turning 27, right, Roger?
I think 27.
I think
you look 18.
Because I turned 26 this year.
You look so young.
Thanks.
Black don't crack, man.
That's right. That's right. Hell yeah, brother.
Someone told me I looked 30 the other day.
The juxtaposition.
Well, that's interesting because there is a there were multiple studies that actually showed that a lot of people from Gen Z apparently look older than they actually are, whereas a lot of people from like millennials look younger than they actually are.
Oh no, I was gonna say, Roxy, I'm not laughing at you because
Shit ass food.
Since the day I was 24 years old, people were telling me I look in my mid 30s. So
okay, actually, I had a. This is if we're gonna fucking go off on this tangent. So there's stay with me. There is evidence to believe that your DNA kind of changes over time, especially for men in regard to their sperm. So part of and I had this thought a couple weeks ago when I was looking at this. It was like a whole science thing, but Riley, you may have looked older earlier on because your dad had you later in life. Because motherfucker was bald at like 20.
No.
I
don't think I'm that far off.
At 20.
There you go.
He was offended.
You didn't commit. You didn't commit to the full-headed bald look yet, maybe, but
no, I had.
You had the widow's peak at 18, dude. It was crazy. I mean, I have gray hair since I was 19.
Why are you killing Riley?
Because he kills me. We kill each other as part of a friendship. Get out of it. I've known this dickweed for 23 years.
How about you back the fuck up, Roxy?
Like, you want some? I'll run out and drop kick you again.
Dude, do it.
No, but it's true. But I mean, honestly, in all fairness, though, Roxy, like when I was being called like 30 and 35,
siblings. Look at
Hey. Let's close.
Jesus.
That was absolutely fucking terrifying.
We're gonna come back.
just the
yeah, I just had to
flying
teach you what
into the
for,
camera.
you know.
He's like, sorry guys, I had to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, sorry. Well, you had to use the guest bathroom. Anyway, you were saying?
Oh no, I was just saying that. In all fairness, though, like it also depends on like how you dress and present yourself. So like I worked in construction, I was smoking heavily, drinking heavily, working outside. So like obviously much more rougher features. And then I was surrounded by nothing but guys in their 30s and 40s. So I was I acted like them.
Personality.
And osmosis.
Well, yeah, I mean, part of it was just, I mean, that's just, I've always been kind of like that
You were
way in
always
general.
yes,
Yeah, but like even more like
because of your dad.
because I was so young compared to everybody else, it was like easier to fit in to be, more like them, as opposed to being, the shitty ass nobody wants to do, work anymore millennial.
Yeah, you
That's all
adapted to your
fucking-
surroundings.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm much more different than even then, but part of it was just upkeep. Like I didn't really trim my beard much. I mostly just left it as it was. Like
You don't
up
you don't look
until
that old.
He had a
you don't look that
crazy
old.
goatee. Actually, you had like a really fucking.
oh yeah, I
long-
had a really long goatee.
the
I
braid?
mean, before I started shaving
Almost.
my head,
could've.
I had a fucking wicked ass mullet going on.
I missed the
Skull
mullet
it, skull it,
phase.
skull it,
Yeah.
skull it.
Skull it.
No, it wasn't
Evidence.
quite. It wasn't quite the skullet. Not quite yet. No, you want to see a skullet? I wish I had a picture of the motherfucker. Mike Peterson. I'm legit. A ring from here all the way back
Oh god, he
And
got the
then I
I
monk.
think I've seen this guy.
of golden hair, straight
I
as
think
can
I've
be.
seen that before.
There's a French singer that does that on purpose.
That was an
I
old
feel like I
form of
look
mine, but
I look a bit
Anyways.
younger now that I've lost some weight, but I
that's
still don't
that's
look.
another big thing. As you lose
I still
weight,
don't look that young because I always have like these.
Roxy, okay,
Kinda
I
normal.
can't say that because in all fairness, every time I look at you, I still look at a 6-year-old. So
No, she looks young.
Well,
Yeah,
she
baby
does look young,
face.
but again,
She could pass for like 17.
For sure.
I still,
I did not
Maybe
get
she's like double.
ID'd
Leave a
when I
little
bought
kid
cigarettes
running around
last
in just
time,
her diaper in the fucking house. So
Yeah. You were a little twerp.
I didn't.
God, we just went off on a day.
Hugh,
Yeah,
it's
so
been
far.
it's been a tangent kind of day. If you want, we can get back to it.
yeah, sorry,
Um,
I
you guys
totally got
were- you-
sidetracked.
Yeah, sorry. I messaged you something. I think that's where we left
Yes,
off, right?
yes. I did read it. Okay, so cool. All right. Yes, the 013 is just staring at the book, kind of like this, engaged with it. Just says, "This is most troubling indeed."
Also, I would like to keep this between us. I hinted a little bit to Silas, but for now, I'd like Agatir to believe that I'm on his side.
A surprising
Oh,
gesture.
shit, should I take my headphones off?
Yeah, 013 kind of looks at you with a bit of surprise at your mention of even bringing up any of this information to Silas. Just says, "A surprising gesture indeed."
I think he's trustworthy, just troubled, but trustworthy.
What about trust? Not whenever it comes to this.
But I was extremely vague if you'd like me to not proceed.
Do as you feel is right. You are not beholden to me, and I'm not beholden to you. If you think he needs to be brought in on this, do so. But I firmly believe the less that know, the better. At least until we gain a better understanding of what exactly this entails. And even more so what Agatir wants with it.
I'm also quite worried that we are about to hand this over to someone in less than 24 hours.
I agree. That was already a concern of mine, but even more so now.
Agreed.
Perhaps Baragon was on the right path when he questioned just handing over a tome of such evil.
So what is the overall plan? Do we just turn back now, or are we gonna figure out what's what? Who these people are?
What do you know of a winged being chained in the hells?
Just about nothing.
That's what I thought. I'm about the same. There's more to this. I'd like to know. I'd like to find out.
Also,
have-
Did Roderick read this? Like, did he say the name out loud and open and he read it?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember. Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
In
knows.
all fairness, you can give it a shot too. Wait. Do you can you read Infernal?
I'm currently learning.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I'm basically everything I've said is just that's all I know as well. Like you get the feeling that 013 is not holding anything back at all. Even like pointing certain diagrams out and passages as you
Good.
know they're explaining it. Less of a it being read, but more of a seeing things similar and able to piece together through context clues.
Okay.
I have a feeling there's going to be more to this than even we originally thought. And I have a feeling this island is connected to it somehow.
I agree. But the Grimoire could be nowhere safer. There's literally no way for them to get to this unless something's done.
And your deity.
He can't reach it.
You're certain of this.
I'm fairly certain. DM, how certain am I of that?
How certain are you? Be specific, please, before I answer.
That my deity
Well, apparently that made Matthew mad.
would my deity would my deity
Why?
know of this because it is in my lantern? That is the first question. 2, can my deity easily just take this right now wherever he wants?
You
And,
know
3,
that
do I know if this is wired? This lantern's wired?
Is there a bug?
you know you knew that there's a risk
Wait,
of
Tim, is it what?
Is it wired, dude?
Bugged.
Why are these nuts in your mouth?
Oh, come on. Come on.
it really reminds me of the mind goblin.
Oh my god, holy shit, that
Oh,
makes
what's
me
that, Colton?
Oh, would you mind goblin these nuts? Thank you.
Oh fuck.
Thank you.
Wow,
Back to it. God, we're so off topic today.
Yeah,
We're so bad. Cancel
yeah,
us.
that was really
We got
funny.
F bombs left and right. Can't keep on topic. Severon, you
Oh,
know
jeez.
innately that there's a risk of everything in here being discoverable to your patron. You do know that Marake really doesn't give a fuck about you. You're very irrelevant to him. He's you know, you don't know if he's aware or not, but those are the facts that you are that you presented with at this time.
But I would conclude that it is still probably safer in here than out.
You would conclude that physically, yeah, it's safer. I mean,
Okay, good.
anything at any point in time, you know, you never really know what's going to happen with your patron, but yeah,
Yeah,
relatively,
Yeah.
you are safe.
yeah, because since
Maybe.
I'm not a zealot,
For
you know,
now.
it's kind of you know.
Yeah, you're under the radar almost.
It is safer here than anywhere else.
So I guess that begs the question: do we hand it over?
Honestly, if they are as power hungry as Agatir, I would have to say no. Or even close to them.
Is that something you can really tell at a first glance in a meeting we may not even be present for?
No. So,
Then the question remains: how much
Oh.
do we really know about this Zoroaster?
what would you like to do?
It's a
Are we
discussion.
Are we going to question him? Are we going to threaten him? Or are we going to turn around and desert him?
It's a discussion. How much do we know about him? And how much are you willing to do? And how far are you willing to go to keep this book out of others' hands?
I'm down to go all the way.
Then if that is necessary, that is what we will do.
It is only logical if we hand this tome over and it just creates another problem, we're farther back than we started.
I concur. Then one final question. What are your designs with this tome? I have
My de-
gone off good faith this entire time, but I need to know.
Would you say designs or desires?
Designs, desires. It's
Okay.
synonymous in this context.
Frankly, I just want the knowledge, and that is about it. I do not wish to use this for power.
What does the knowledge gain you?
Knowledge is everything. If this somehow gets me closer to freeing myself, which, it might not, but I would still like the knowledge.
Do you seek the knowledge for freedom, or for knowledge's sake?
Both. Knowledge is freedom.
To one such as you, maybe.
I currently have no power, so knowledge is everything.
Then I trust your judgment. I will follow your lead. So
We
long
got
as
it.
you uphold your end of the bargain.
We are sure in a pickle, 13. And we are still keeping this between us. It seems very hard to do that if we are going to change our path because of it.
If we were to discuss this, it needs to be away from Sir Aster and Sorsha. I don't cast suspicion upon her, but I want to keep her away from these dealings.
And are we convincing Agatir that we are keeping the book for our own power?
I don't think convincing Agatir to keep the book as opposed to giving it up would be an issue at all.
Very good. I agree.
When we get to the city, we will need to split. Pull the party. Leave the two. Figure it out. This only works if we're all on board.
Agreed. You
Good.
you hold up your end, I will hold up mine. Are we done?
If we are.
We're done. I'm gonna kick him out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, get kicked.
Get kicked, idiot. God. Fucking hate that guy.
And so yeah, I'm leaving the Grimoire there, and we're setting up camp, right? We already set up camp.
Yeah, I think it got set up in our meantime. Or it finished, at least.
Okay.
Everything.
Well, we need our sleep. So I will be
Rest.
right on that.
Rest is important. We leave first thing in the morning.
Is everyone resting?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yes.
back on
yeah.
sentry mode, by the way.
Sentry mode.
Yep, just standing there, leaning up against the nearest tree.
What's your passive perception during sentry
13.
mode? Okay, and then I'm assuming Silas is also doing his rest, but also aware of everything.
Yeah, 12, if you're wondering my passive perception.
Okay.
I would like to keep near 13, by the way.
Okay.
So I will be near you.
Silas. Silas.
Before I'll say
Yes.
before Agatir goes to bed, he's gonna take the eye that's preserved in the jar, and he's just kind of like mash it up and mix it into like a pulp.
Okay.
Oh.
Smoothie.
Thing.
Chum.
Very, very grotesque, very delicious. You have eye jelly in your tube now.
Yes.
Yes.
Not a phrase I think I'd ever hear before. Eye jelly in your tube, but for sure.
Also,
In
I do have to go soon.
Okay. How much time do you have?
I would prefer to wrap it up in 15.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Okay.
I believe. Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
Is everybody else cool with that? Or you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
Sorry, I just usually
Oh,
plan
I
on
understand.
the 6. Yeah.
I totally get it. And it's kind of fluctuated from
Yeah, no, you're good, dude.
the time. We also started late, but Silas, in the dead of night, hours later, after everyone's asleep, you catch a faint scent on the wind. It smells vampiric.
Ooh.
And you peek your head up, and with your sharp vision and their mistake, you catch the glimpse of something moving behind some of the trees across the road from you guys beside the bridge.
Silas is probably going to walk out a little bit and say, identify yourself, Spawn. You wouldn't be the first I've killed.
So materializing in front of you is a kind of a more well-clothed, pale individual, flanked by what looked to be kind of what you identified them as, more Spawn-like, more of the lower ring, and before you are 3 vampires. The 2 flanking the one facing you are kind of, you would recognize the thirst in their complexion as they kind of eye you and then eye the caravan behind you. And the one in front kind of looks at you and smells the air and squints and says, "Identify your own self. Why do you smell familiar?"
Silas Vileheart, son of Riker Vileheart.
So his eyes kind of widen, and the other 2 share a glance. And he goes, they all kind of drop down to a knee and ask, kind of nervously, "Excuse me, my lord. Are these your pigs? We were just looking for something to eat."
Hey, he stole my line.
Silas kind of looks over at them. You know what I think of you? I find your lot disgusting. And if you think that you can come one step closer, I promise you, it'll be the last thing you ever do.
"What about the girl? She looks powerless, delicious."
You know, me and my father.
Still
Fact.
playing D&D?
He's
It's almost
in-
done. So,
Yeah, we're almost done. In fact, he's been hoping for my head or my allegiance as his spawn, and so far he has failed. In other words, my attention is focused away from such lowly quarry as yourselves. If that girl is harmed at all, even if you did not do it, I will track you down to the ends of the earth. I will feast on your entrails, but I will not kill you. I'll let your wounds regenerate. I will find new ways to torture you. Mentally, emotionally, physically, I know how to break a spawn, and I've done it before. You think your immortality is a gift, but it's not. You don't have the strength that comes with it. It just means I can torture you as long as I wish. So why don't you tell me if you think she's yours for the taking?
Of course, my lord. I did not mean any offense. The feeding around here of the humans has been difficult. We will go.
Feed on pigs. Real pigs. It's the only thing creatures of your caliber are fit to eat.
Of course, my lord. And
Get
they're
out
gonna,
of sight and mind.
yeah, they vanish in a mist of darkness.
Silas walks back and is like, I wonder how I can make that bullet into a fine meat. Just need the
All right,
right-
and we'll call it there.
Yeah, sorry. Thought that'd be a humorous note to end.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good note to
No,
end
that
on.
was great.
That was
That was
awesome.
awesome. It
I
was
was like,
awesome.
no. I had to mute myself so I wasn't heard.
I thought we'd be fighting. So, good job, Silas.
Sorry.
It was very close to a fight. The only reason it wasn't is that, you know, fighting them in front of all of his friends is just going to bring more vampire spawn to his friends. The friends, acquaintances, workplace, associates.
Yeah.
Hey, you're softening up. I heard that.
All right, guys. Well, I know
God
you gotta
damn it,
go.
Matthew. Tim is supposed to be the tsundere, okay?
It's me. I'm that.
We're both each other. So we're both
I'm gonna shut
have
the
a
stream
moment
down. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Bye,
with, you have a moment
stream.
with Roderick and Sean and I so we can discuss
Bye.
light stuff. Bye, Tim.
Absolutely.
Bye, guys.